Huh?
Slide your finger downwards, starting from the top right of the screen. Press the sound mode icon to turn silent mode on or off.
Yeah.
It's going.
I care. It was just things had started already.
We unmuted us. Now we're here.
It would have just been. We would have been
Then
here.
you get clown.
I was trying to help him mute his thing, but I know we figured it out. But like,
Replicon Radio. Replicon Radio. Talking shit with the Juggalo.
oh, now they can hear it.
Now they can hear us.
This is Replicon Radio.
You know, like you can't see us during that. Woo!
Hi.
If you would like to be a proud sponsor on Replicon Radio, shoot us an email to Watching@gmail.com for more information.
Yeah.
Awkward YouTube intro.
What up, y'all? What's up? What's up?
Word to your mother.
Yeah. So like, when that plays, it has music
Oh,
and it mutes everything else.
that's so dumb.
So I played that, which is why Clovis
Yeah.
didn't play, because that was playing. Because there's no other way to black us out because we don't have the options to do that yet.
well, I don't know what's happening because I can still hear Clownvis. I'm new. All right, new.
Yeah.
Should never give that guy buttons.
Yeah,
I agree. You learn. You can't hear this?
when
Okay.
I didn't even hear earlier when I was playing it.
You probably weren't wearing headphones.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
That's probably why you didn't hear it.
Fair enough.
We're learning, guys.
Yep.
I thought
We're
that's what
learning.
last week was for.
And if I don't push the boundaries, we don't learn new
Clearly,
shit.
we didn't learn everything last week.
Well, you gave him buttons.
I got new
Well,
buttons.
You gave him buttons and he screwed everything
It's trial and error, bro.
I
Trial and
didn't
error.
screw
Trial
anything
and
up.
error. Well, you did.
We
but
cut out
nothing
3
too
words
bad.
of Clownvis.
Yeah, nothing too bad.
You caught it. I'm not.
Neither one of you need to
I'm not touching nothing.
have the privileges of buttons. You always fucking shit up.
Well, if I didn't have buttons,
He knows how to do it. I know how to. He doesn't know how to turn the music or the sound off on his tablet. He knows how to press all the
Because
buttons.
it won't go off. I know.
I told you how to do it. No, it says slide. Where it started from the right side of the screen, like the top right.
Uh-huh.
It's the silent mode icon.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Did you try it?
Oh, that
Million
shit
times.
works.
I'm gonna go over here.
Hell no. Hello. You ready? Yeah, it doesn't work. We know it. Try it. He's just doing on his. Hey, does super chat work? Can somebody tell me if super? I wonder if super chat.
Maybe it is muted now.
No.
Huh?
Maybe that's my headphones.
Yellow. Shit. I heard.
Hello.
Is that coming out of there? Start. Yeah.
We tried. I told you. How it work? I get it.
Definition of
shit. Oh, yeah, pops up. Oh, shit. So, well, for that, I can hard. Oh, I don't think it worked last. Ruger Ball. Fuck yeah! Shout out to that testing. Chat. Every week I should.
See if it works.
I don't think you have to.
Gamer was $2.
There's no return button. It's like I can hide it.
I didn't even get $2. Oh yeah, you can put shit on the screen now.
I can
Tony.
show it back.
What?
You can also take stuff.
I think we're brand
Can
new.
you guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see that.
My camera. Okay.
I think we're brand new.
All right. A little more.
Super famous fun time. Super famous super show going down March 7th. Carl's Tavern.
Super.
Brought to you by the super famous fun time guys. We're going to be there, Replicon Radio, hosting the motherfucking event.
Super
The super with the goddamn ice machine on stage. Shout out the motherfucking ice machine. Shout out to ice machine. The super famous super fun time super fucking show. Shit! I thought it was summer fun time game. This is super famous fun time, guys. Super famous super show. Super califragilistic
Super show.
Aaron Romero, Nasty Inc., and more to come. Tickets available, funtimegame.com.
And we'll be there, Replicon Radio.
Go get your fucking buckets. Also going to be there, Mad Max, Fans and the Motherfucking Hooligans.
Yes!
March 7th, Carl's Tavern, the super famous super show.
Super.
Going the fuck down. Shout out to the Ice Machine. Goddamn. Super famous super show.
The super famous super show. Super fun time show. You're gonna be there.
Pizza boxes.
Super. Super famous fun time show, yo. We fucked that up.
Yeah, super.
I'm a negative guy. Yeah. Can't describe how I said that or why. I'm not good with advice or really.
Don't forget to bring your wheelchairs. You're gonna need them.
That was fun. Little throwback.
Wheelchair. You're gonna need it.
You need to hire us to make flyers or promos for your shows.
Bro, if you'd like to be a proud sponsor of Replicon Radio, we can do shit like that for
That's
you
what
now.
I'm saying.
You send us your commercial, we can play that motherfucker.
That is true.
Hey, Merle, to confirm, could you hear us talking while that played? I don't think you could. You're not supposed to be able to.
Yeah.
But he probably did hear that other video.
For those listening, that was for a very old show that is not coming up. So it was just something that we were playing.
Yeah, that was an old. That's
It was
yeah.
a super famous, super fun time. Super
Was that the
show.
first one? Was
Yes.
that? Jesus. How
Yeah,
many, was it like 5 years ago?
I think there's one coming in March. I think it's the 5th or 6th.
So yeah. Wow.
Super famous fun time.
That button. They can't hear us when you do
They can't. I was just making sure this noise is
Little ditty.
Yeah.
there's little things. There's like it's kind of bootleg because like the audio goes through the audio is my speakers mixed into that. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's
We're trying to figure out all the flow of things
yeah.
because nothing could just be simple. Now, if we just had all the money to throw at it, I'm sure we could just make it real simple. But
Well, yeah.
we're trying to run on bootleg here because I don't even know where I'm at on your screen, but
You're over there.
which I don't understand. Am I touching the watermark?
No.
I don't understand why that, like on my screen, I'm in the top right
Over
corner.
there. Yeah, you're in the top right. They're backwards. The watermark's
You
on
got to
that
mirror
side.
it. You got to mirror it.
Yeah, your camera's not mirrored.
No, my camera is mirrored. Now it's unmirrored. And so now I have to do it over here, which
There you
it's
go.
so fucking weird. I hate it.
Now you're touching it.
I hate that when I mirrored my camera,
Brew.
it doesn't reflect on there.
There's
Brew's
Brew.
down there.
You're right there.
You're,
I'm in.
You're,
my shit's
you're,
right.
you're
right
over there. That's so weird. I hate this. I
You're
hate
right there,
I
me.
hate this so much.
Yeah, I know.
This is worse than trying to pat your head and rub your stomach and put your shoes on at the same time. This is fucking me up. I can't. I'm too retarded for this.
Oh, only private. Okay. I wish the regular ones would pop up.
Oh my god! This is like I can't do it. It's like having inverted controller options on your like playing a game.
My shit's right. and it's never been right before.
Like this is so weird to me. Like on my screen, this is looking like I'm raising my right hand, but I'm actually raising my left hand. Now I'll click mirror my camera. Now this is how this is what's actually happening, but it's still showing you that I'm raising my right hand on this.
It didn't change at all.
That's so stupid.
Nothing changed.
That's so stupid.
Nothing changed.
Why? I clicked to mirror it. It should be changed on the whole stream.
Rue changed. I was like, why am I looking at me? Yeah, nothing changed on yours, bro.
I don't understand that.
Are you sure you mirrored it?
I literally clicked the button. It says mirror my camera on the settings. That's unclicked.
But it's not updated on here. Maybe you have to exit out and do it.
Well, I entered into the lobby with it already checked.
Well, then uncheck it. Exit, uncheck it, and then maybe it'll change. I swear, I so solemnly
There's
swear.
P. There's P right there.
You're over there for me.
That body man should be somewhere right over here.
He's not even
but
in
he
the,
ain't there no more.
he's not even backstage.
Or is he up there? Or is he up here? Maybe it's just you. Maybe you have a hard time trying to figure out where to point by looking at a screen.
Yeah, you're right.
No, I'm raising my right hand. Does it look like I'm raising my left?
Yes.
It doesn't make any sense. I'll uncheck it and I'll try it again.
I mean, I'm raising my left.
But it's not changing.
It looks
I
like
know. I don't understand why it's not changing. Because it works for him. It doesn't work for me.
Sorry, you're not as good
Fuck
with technology as I am.
Oh, you suck, bro. All right, me and Rue, close up party, close up party, close up party.
Close
See?
up tardy
Now
party.
it looks like I'm raising my right hand.
It does.
And I'm raising my left. Maybe you just don't know how to unmirror and mirror your stuff.
DVM has an echo too. Probably because over there fucking with shit. Oh, because it's mic. That's why. I'll fix it. So your mic was on too, motherfucker.
Well,
I muted it. I muted your bitch ass.
Click on your picture.
You're
In
hella
the
blurry now.
left side or the right side.
the 3 dots.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
did that?
Yeah, it says remove from the stage, solo layout, and unmute.
Okay, I fucked you up. Go ahead, now go down there and hit more. And
Wait.
then at the bottom. And then hit settings. And then hit camera.
Yeah.
And then check mirror, uncheck mirror.
Mirror my camera. I just hit mirror my camera and it didn't change anything, did it?
You should see a change.
Yeah, you'll see it.
It shows me on here, but it doesn't show you or you. It doesn't broadcast
Yeah,
it
well,
out. But
watch-
it changes
and then,
for me.
And then you got to click, and then you go
Am
up
I
here,
changing?
And you click this X here. Look.
Click it. No.
Look. You don't see.
Yes.
You don't see when it moves.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see that. It does that for me.
And then when you hit the check mark here, it brings everybody up, and you should be mirrored.
It's not doing that for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, here, watch.
This is fucked up.
Okay, you see mirror. Okay, so this is my right hand mirrored. This is correct. Then I hit exit, and so it's my right hand. It's showing me like that. I'm
So
pointing.
go back, jump back in now.
I'm pointing to the.
Yes, bag it.
I'm pointing to the fucking watermark. You can see that on my screen. I'm pointing to the watermark.
Yeah.
Now watch. I'll unmute mirror it.
No, you won't.
No,
you, were
wait a
pointing at, you
minute.
were pointing at the wall.
Now see
Hold on.
see how this looks, Rue.
Hold on.
Now I'm not pointing at.
Stay
You're
there.
still pointing
Stay
at the
there.
wall.
Stay there. No,
Shut
go
up,
back.
P. I'm talking to Rue.
Go back. Do that again. Stay where you are.
Okay.
Now do what you was doing. Point wherever you want to point.
Well, let's see. I don't even know where to fucking point. Like that's
the
the
wall.
wall. Yeah.
Okay.
Like here, this is where the fucking
Yeah.
water.
Stay there. Don't move.
Okay. I don't even know what you're doing on your screen. What are you doing?
Huh. I was just seeing if maybe because our screens were mirrored and
Yeah.
yours wasn't, if it would fuck
Do,
with us.
do what you were doing again. Do it again.
But it didn't change.
Okay, now this is me pointing to the
Water.
You're pointing
watermark.
at the
Now,
dock, okay.
now I mirrored it. Now it's showing it correct as to real life, as Rue can see.
You're not on the duck anymore.
Well, I'll click on it. Now I'm not on the duck. The duck is over here.
But he's still on the duck on mine.
There's the duck.
Hold on. I'm watching you on YouTube now instead of on
you
our
were
thing.
still on the duck.
And I don't now here. Let
Yeah,
me,
no, it doesn't. It didn't change at all.
But it changes for me, and I don't understand that.
Yeah, that's weird. It didn't change one bit.
Gain is high.
Who's Screamer? Tony?
Probably me. I don't know.
I don't know.
I
Either.
just won't point to anything on the fucking screen.
Right.
Well, I'll point to shit in the room, but I just won't point to anything on the screen. It's so stupid that it shows it for me, but it doesn't broadcast it out because it changes on there. Like if I hit unmirror, it changes on there for me.
Mine doesn't change.
Click on it. No, yours doesn't change at all. Yours is correct.
Yeah, yours shit doesn't change. I think it's just for you to see to where you know where you need to be pointing.
But that's not true because if I'm pointing where the watermark is, it's incorrect, even though it.
I'm pointing up at you at the watermark.
Yes.
Towards the watermark.
See, for me.
Now I'm pointing straight up.
See, for me, dude, point at me again. You're pointing at Paul.
Wow, that's weird.
But Paul,
where am I pointing at?
To me.
Yeah.
Up to me.
Now where am I pointing at?
Over to him.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all fucked up then.
It's so fucking.
All right, now let's. Same thing.
You're down there. He's over there.
Now who am I pointing?
See, you're pointing
me.
See, when you point,
now who am I pointing?
Over at him.
Yeah, but when you point to me, you're pointing at the edge of the screen.
So if I have it mirrored,
See, watch.
If I have it mirrored,
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if we have ours mirrored,
see, I like
they're gonna see us pointing it off, everything fucked up. Like, see, I should be pointing at Tony now, and no, it's all backwards.
Now watch, I'll hit mirror my screen.
Oh shit! On YouTube, I'm pointing at that, but not on my screen.
But see, watch, I'll hit mirror my screen. So now it's true to life. Now it's true to life.
Oh.
And then for my screen, I could be like, there's the watermark, but on the screen it's not.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, because I'm watching on YouTube now to see, and it's.
Are we pointing in the right directions?
No.
Oh, way
it's
off.
all fucked up. I don't give a
That's
shit.
wild, bro.
Look,
you know what I can do? I can point to that.
See,
That's
he's just
real.
pointing at his hat. The fucking duck's way up
Yeah,
there.
see, I can point to real life shit. I don't care. Fuck that watermark.
That's
I won't
wild.
point to it anymore.
That's wild.
That is weird.
Is the buzz gone? Because I think it was that thing I plugged in.
Hate it.
That's weird. Huh.
Yeah, every time you point to me, it's incorrect for me.
Yeah, good.
Yep.
So you're over there.
Yep. Now that's correct. Yeah. So if you want to point at me, you got to point at the wall. And if I want to point at you, I have to point at Rick.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now we're touching tips.
It's so weird.
We're
'cause
touching.
I'm pointing at you in real life.
And we're touching tips.
So if
like so I'm pointing at you, you're pointing at me.
If I just reverse it on the screen, it works. Because I changed those places.
Okay.
So now we're actually.
Okay.
That's wild.
So now you point to the watermark.
Oh, the watermark?
Nope, it's wrong.
I know it's wrong.
Yeah.
But I'm
See,
saying,
I can point to the watermark.
You're not.
I mean, I'm trying
I know.
to.
Well, it's over there. See,
There you
you're
go,
pointing
Will.
at the watermark.
Yeah, you're touching.
I'm right. I'm touching.
Yeah, you're right.
touching
You're
that duck
touching
now,
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still buzzing.
Quack.
I don't know what to tell you about the
Fucking
buzz.
wiggle the button.
But if I go like this
wiggle
to
the
go,
plug. That's pointing at me.
right now I'm at it. I got to go reverse.
Yeah. Now, if I want to point at Paul, he's down there, which that's easy.
Now,
But if I want to point at Rue, I can do this. Does it show that I'm pointing the opposite direction?
Yeah. See, now I even got it mirrored. Now I'm right.
The wall.
I'm
That's
pointing
so
at the wall.
dumb.
But now I'm
That's
pointing at it.
so dumb.
That's wild, bro.
I hate this. I'm just not going to point. I'm not going to point to anybody.
I'm just gonna flip everything off. If you see me trying to point to, I'm just fuck.
There's Rue.
What are you pointing at, Rue?
Now I can point to
I
Rue.
point at every fucking thing over
I'm
there. I point at
pointing
that.
P.
I point at that. I point at this. I don't know.
This is dumb.
We don't know what's going on.
This
Guys.
is silly.
Y'all should have never let us get video.
Right. I blame y'all. It's y'all's fault, not
It's
ours.
y'all wanted this.
Yeah, y'all wanted us video.
You
shit.
got this.
We don't know how to do it.
Nope.
Can somebody test the super chat to see if that's working at least?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it is.
After we switched all the fucking mirroring and all
Yeah,
that
we moved
shit,
everything around. I
It
don't
might
know.
not work.
I don't know if it's working.
Yeah, let's see if that works still.
I know touch up my appearance made my fucking computer run slow. Whatever the fuck touch up my
Oh
appearance
shit! I didn't mean to
is.
hit that. I don't know if I changed anything on your screen because I didn't hit save.
I don't even know how to get this full fucking screen.
Click the full screen button.
No, he's got like a bar on the side of his thing.
I don't know how Apple works. Merle, you don't have to test it. Just does it work for everybody else? That's what I'm worried about. Like, I just want to make sure that it's working for everybody.
I had no idea what the fuck's happening.
What the hell? Oh, that's his knuckle. I was like, what the fuck am I looking at?
The butt crack.
Yeah, right. It's like a hairy
Nuck, give you butt.
It's like a hairy
Nuck,
nut
give you
sack.
Look at them dirty knees.
Ugh.
Look at them dirty knees.
Your bitch is ashy.
Oh boy.
That's a working man's hand.
Look at that. Look at that.
Nice.
Still buzz.
Still buzz. Still don't give a fuck.
Sit on the speaker.
What is this sound? Is there a buzz? Is there a buzz?
I don't hear it.
Nothing should be buzzing.
Nothing fuck.
This is playing. Is that too loud? Are we too loud? Are we too quiet?
Isn't not loud enough.
What do you think? What's going on? What's going on?
Oh, hey, what up, Larry Wallace? I didn't even see him in here.
Yeah, we've been talking.
What up,
about
hey, Merles?
I just had his comment on the screen.
Yeah, well, I was fucking with shit.
Mhm.
Hey, what up, Replicon Radio? What up, StreamYard?
What up? What up? Damn, the StreamYard's in
Oh,
here?
sorry.
What's going on?
I mean, that's the first comment in here.
Is it?
I mean, on mine it is.
It
It says live viewer comments show up on StreamYard.
Oh,
This
boom,
is
right
an
there.
Example.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
an example. Click the comment to show it on screen.
There you go. I'll give you an example.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see here. Can you get? I want to see how. Is this? Tell me if this is loud or quiet, or you can't hear it at all. Hang on. We're playing it. Okay. Give me a second.
I hate how it doesn't just get the whole outline.
The sound overall is good. From Larry Wallace. Fuzz only. Like the fuzz is like the 5-0, the po-po.
Hey, mashed potatoes.
You mashed the potato, mashed the potato. You smashed the potato, smashed the
Take the
potato.
potatoes massive, man.
You fried the
Smash, man.
potatoes.
Mash bowl of mashed potatoes.
Potato, potato, potato.
Potato.
What the fuck?
I have no idea what it is. Photoshop the spoon in the bowl. Potatoes.
RepliconPotatoes.com.
God damn,
Wow.
I gave you a fucking heart attack.
Potato, potato, potato.
Potato.
Okay. How bad was that for you guys?
I hear
That
the
was
buzz.
pretty fucking bad.
I hear the buzz now
I
too.
hear the buzz.
I hear the buzz now too. I found it. I found the buzz.
I think we've always had that though.
No, that's well. Oh my god, did I just hurt you guys?
Yeah, you heard everybody.
I'm talking about everybody else.
He doesn't give a shit about us.
Yeah, right.
Sounds
Huh?
decent.
I can't hear you. Are you
Yeah.
talking?
I hear a ringing
Huh?
sound now.
No, I hear that too.
What?
No, on top of the buzz.
He has always put the
Your
ones he
lips
loves
moving,
first.
but are you?
But when it comes to caring for his
They
teeth,
don't pay us.
he's let his own maintenance take.
Can't see it.
Get that fucking poor people YouTube subscription out of here.
Yeah.
Potato.
Mashed
Mashed.
potato.
Hey, mashed potatoes.
You mashed the potato, mashed the potato. You smashed the potato, smashed the
Take the
potato.
potatoes massive, man.
You fried the
Smash, man.
potatoes.
Mash bowl of mashed potatoes.
Potato, potato, potato.
Potato.
What the fuck?
I have no idea what it is. Photoshop the spoon in the bowl. Potatoes.
RepliconPotatoes.com. I didn't realize I had.
Potato.
I can hear us with that on the screen.
They say can't hear you live.
So like, there you go. Now can you hear us? I muted the screen audio.
Well, it should have been muted already.
It wasn't.
I'm just saying it should have been muted already. Your button didn't change that.
They were saying they couldn't hear us.
Still?
Now can you hear us?
How are they going to answer if they can't hear us?
Well, if they don't answer us, then that means they can't hear us.
When the
But
bid
every
is
day-
running,
That buzzing went away.
when the bid is running, yes, now they can hear us.
You heard how loud was potato? Was it loud? Was it as loud for you as it was for us? That was an issue last week that I found out after the show was when we had our guest on. He was loud, but it was actually extremely quiet. So like the volumes need to be adjusted in different places. You know what I'm saying? You can hear it okay? Yes, okay. Is the buzzing gone now?
It was good. Just because we can't hear it don't mean anybody else.
I know,
Right.
but
All right. No, you're absolutely right. It should be gone because we can't hear it, but
We hear
even when
more
we
than they
couldn't,
do.
even when we couldn't hear it, it's because it was still playing. But now it should not be. We can't hear it. Oh, we're learning. Happy birthday! Buzz is gone. Thank you, Larry. Drink another one.
I filled the cup up.
You put it up there.
I know. You took it away.
What, you wanted me to leave it on there
Forever.
forever? All right.
Forever, forever, forever.
Forever, ever. Man. What else? What am I doing? You had a bad day?
I wouldn't say bad.
COVID? Hungover?
Yeah. Not really. I wouldn't say hungover.
So you had a
That
good-
wasn't hurting.
You had a good Saturday?
I did. All the bachelor parties that I was going to led up to Filea.
I was going to ask.
I was
going to ask if you
I
would
don't think it.
wedding? No, you did the opposite of what I did. DJ a sober party.
I drove by that. I didn't know you were at because I thought you were in the mill.
I got brick building.
I saw
Oh,
the
you
little
were at
Sundays bitches
Tim's
for
bar or
25
whatever.
bucks.
No, Little Bevo. It looks just like Bevo, it's just not attached. Little Bevo.
Mm.
I didn't taste it.
I'm not sure.
Because they were having something going on in Vivo.
Oh yeah, is that the one? That's the one you made.
I didn't look bad with San Francisco.
Oh,
That
that is
is
a little
ugly.
Vivo.
No, it's not.
No, no. No,
That was
okay.
me just fucking around.
I didn't even know that was a bar. Is that
We're
just
going
an
in
event
and
space?
out. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, it's not. I don't think you need to go there.
It looks like an event space. Because like, I've driven by that 100 times, or well, 1,000 times, and I've never seen it like a bar or anything. So I guess it's just an event space.
Why am I in and out? I've been here the whole time.
He's dead.
His sound was going in and out. We were just talking over him.
That does happen from time to time. I get really close to the mic and it seems like I'm yelling at everybody.
Yeah, usually they just talk over me.
Or maybe he's having flashbacks. I got drunk.
Together. Well, I don't even remember meeting with you.
I don't know. But if you did, he was going in and out.
No,
Oh, God.
Hey,
Oh man, he set you up.
hey.
But so
How was it? You were in it, right?
yeah, we had a rehearsal dinner on Friday. Got home about I guess it was about 9, 10 o'clock. Had a few drinks. Got home. Few drinks.
It was a reception, right?
Well, that's Saturday, yeah. But Friday, I got home. Had to get up. All the groomsmen wanted to go get breakfast in the morning, so I had to get up at 6 o'clock in the fucking morning because they wanted to go meet up at 7. So for whatever reason, then we went to a Twisted Tree for breakfast, which was phenomenal. Then we was gonna go. We were trying to find a place to go get a drink close by at 9 o'clock in the morning. Nothing's open, so which is a good thing because we probably would have been late. But we did have a drink in the parking lot at Hot Shots because the website said they opened up at 9, but they didn't open till 11
a.m.
And I had a bottle in the car, so thank God I came through. And then I came home here. I got ready. I took another shower. I can't leave the house without a shower, so I took one in the morning. And I'm like, oh, better take another one, getting ready for the wedding and all that. Been up, whatever. So there was 2 best men. One of them was supposed to bring the cooler. Well, luckily for me and everybody else, they were coming to pick me up. So when they called me and said, hey, we're on our way, I said, cool. You get the cooler? Oh, fuck. I'm like, so you didn't get the beer either, huh? No, fuck. I said, oh, well, good thing that I have a 30-pack sitting here and I have a bunch of loose fucking beer sitting here. I'll bring everything I got and a cooler. So I iced up a cooler, brought it. We needed more beer before we even dug into it. So, yeah, and I started drinking at fucking 12 noon. And I brought a bottle.
Oopsies.
That I accidentally didn't look at. It was an accident because I wasn't expecting this bottle to be 90 fucking proof.
Ooh, buddy. Hey. That's 45% for those people that don't know.
And I started drinking on it, and then everybody else had a little bit to try it. And it was actually a whiskey that I haven't tried before.
That was the one you were talking about last time?
No, this is
Uncle Henry or whatever his name is?
No, this is Town Branch. I never had it before. And it's kind of a pricey little bottle, but it was a special occasion. So I'm like, well, fuck it. I'll bust it out.
Busting.
Dude,
Busting makes me feel good.
I had a styrofoam cup about this size.
Oh, shit. Double cup.
This size. And I put about maybe about an inch in the cup. And I was sipping on it.
Sipping on that lean.
I finished that and I put another like about an inch and a half, 2 inches in there. And I'm like, all of a sudden, I'm like,
yeah, this is straight?
Yeah.
Oh.
No ice, it's neat. I'm like, I feel like I'm getting fucked up. I look at the bottle and it's 90 proof. I'm like, oh. At this point, I already had like 12 fucking beers. And I had 3 flasks of Apple Crown on me too. So I already went through one of the flasks. So I'm like, man, I better slow the fuck down. So I did. I took a little breather. Not really. I just slowed down. I started drinking beers, but I slowed down on drinking the beer. And the wedding doesn't start till 4:30. We were there at noon for like pictures and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I was feeling pretty damn good during the pictures. We were having fun though. It was a good time. And I wasn't like drunk. I wasn't fucked up. Then the wedding came and we walked down the aisle. Everything was good. Then the reception hit. Then it's last call at the bar. I'm like, I was dancing all over the fucking place. Let me not skip anything, but I was dancing. As soon as the dance floor opened up, I'm out there. I'm dancing. I got everybody else on the dance floor. I'm like, come on, motherfuckers. This is a party. So everybody got on the dance floor. I don't even know what the fuck I was doing. I was just walking around, hanging out with everybody. Talking to people I've never met before, but I met them one time with like all the between all the different bachelor parties and then the couple's
This is a
wedding
good time
shower.
to be friend to everybody.
Well, there's a couple people that I wanted to meet that I haven't met that didn't make it, but I've always heard a lot about them on the other side of the family. So that gave me a chance to talk with them. And we were told to bring a change of clothes, that the bride and groom were going to take all of our tuxes back at the end of the night. Okay. So it was at a golf course. So in the bathroom, in the back of this bathroom, there's a fucking locker room where people have lockers and shit. So we put all our shit in a fucking locker.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have this backpack with me that has a lot of liquor in it. I had shots of Fireball, American Honey, the bottle of the Town Branch, and I had a lot of liquor in this fucking backpack. So like I was like, where's my backpack? Where's my backpack? Where's my backpack? All the way up before the wedding. And a buddy of mine's like, what the fuck are you obsessed with this backpack for? You got liquor in it? I'm like, I sure the fuck do. You ready to fucking open up the party? And he's like, what the fuck you got? And I started just pulling out everything. And so we were doing shots, and I was ready by that time because I already slowed down on the bottle. So we were doing shots. And then so we're partying, having a good time. I'm mingling, talking to everybody, just hanging out, having a great time. Like you would have thought this was my wedding or something, but I was just hanging out, chilling, having a good old time. Well, then the bar's closing. I'm like, well, shit. I said, give me three. I need 3 fucking drinks. I was drinking Buffalo Trace and Sprite. I was like, give me 3 of those. I already had a full one in my hand, so I got 4 fucking drinks. I'm literally holding 3 drinks in one hand and one in the other hand, just walking around bullshit, drinking. And everybody's like, dude, you're going to fucking spill. I'm like, no, I don't. I got it. I'm sitting there.
I got some moves like Jagger, man.
I'm like waving them around. I'm like, I'm good. See, look. They're like, I said, don't worry. They're going to be gone before I fucking leave here. Well, then everybody's like, hey, Rue, you going to change into your fucking clothes and get out of that shit? And I'm like,
we got to return it.
I'm like, well, yeah. And I look around and everybody changed out of their fucking clothes. And I'm like, why didn't anybody say anything?
Hmm?
I'm like, all right, well, I'll go back. I'm going to go in the locker room and get changed. Oh, no, your shit's right here on the couch in the lobby. Oh. I'm like, well, fuck. All right. So there went the fucking pants. I pulled my jeans out. Everybody's like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, well, clearly I was going to get dressed in the locker room, but y'all moved my shit out here.
You got to get dressed in the parking lot.
So I figured this is where y'all wanted me to get dressed at. I'm like, calm the fuck down, ladies. I got fucking shorts on. It's not like I got fucking briefs on.
Don't worry, the main event is still staying in.
It's not like I got a thong on or anything. Calm the fuck down, ladies. It's
The one day you didn't wear your thong.
Right. The one fucking day.
The real mankini. Will you please stand up?
So I'm getting fucking dressed. I'm like, fuck it, whatever. You got, and then there's like this poor fucking guy. Like, he was like from, I know you guys can't see, but he was from like me, Tony from me and Tony away.
Trying to touch that dick.
No, he was sitting in his chair and I was kind of like standing up and I'm like, bro, I'm sorry. My dick and ass is kind of in your fucking face, bro, but you sat down in the wrong fucking seat. I'm sorry. He was he worked there. He was cleaning up everything at the end.
You look like you want it.
He's like, nah, dude, you're good. Do what you got to do, man. I'm just waiting on y'all to get the fuck out of here so I can clean up. I'm like, give me a minute, dude. I'll be out of your fucking way, man. He's like, he started laughing. He's like, fucking, you take your time, whatever, man. I ain't in no hurry. I get paid by the hour. I'm like, all right. So I finally get changed, and I remember talking to everybody and not saying, I know I'm the only one still there. I'm the last one to fucking leave. Wow. I'm like,
hell yeah.
Fuck did everybody go?
Damn.
Now, the 3 drinks that I had in one hand, the one that I had in the other, I was down to just 1 drink at this point.
Where'd all my drinks go?
I'm like, well, fuck it, dude. This drink's going home with me.
That's how you know it's time to go.
So I left with a glass. And then apparently I didn't get any of the cake, but I had a plate with some cupcake, like 2 cupcakes on it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck am I gonna do with these? They were sitting on a plate. I took the plate too.
Well,
I got the plate too.
I don't want you guys to have to wash this. You already turned the sink off. Like I'll just take this.
I mean,
you got to hold the cupcake.
Right.
I mean, it's a golf course that I go back to, so I'll just take it back one day.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
Joe, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, Joe.
Stuck at Walmart, an active shooter at Walmart.
Which one?
At the Walmart I was at all fucking day long.
Which shooter?
I need some more information.
Hopefully it was Shrewsbury because they need that shit up there.
I mean that would make sense. But
That wouldn't make sense.
That's not where he's at.
I know. It's probably the one in the
Don't just come in here and say some shit like that, and then don't.
Probably the one
elaborate.
right over there. I would assume that would be the one he's at.
I got the plate here at the house.
It's a nice plate.
Yeah, it is kind of nice, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's fucking.
It's your nicest plate now.
No,
He's gonna put that in a cabinet. My fine china.
I wouldn't say it's. I wouldn't say it's nicer. Than
I just need to go back and get me a matching
Yeah, you have to
set.
go to more weddings.
No, it is a pretty nice plate though. I mean,
I'm impressed you left with a glass and not a pitcher. Normally you would just leave with a pitcher.
well, normally that's how I got two of them bitches.
Is it just a normal plate with no markings on it?
Oh yeah, it has zero mark. Yeah.
Damn,
It's a plain
it
white
sucks.
plate. It'd be a lot cooler if it was like whatever.
Like a tap. Never mind. I can't tell you the plate.
Oh yeah, whatever.
Somebody gonna
yeah.
be hearing it. Yeah.
Fucking Orlando Gardens.
This is
Right.
this is allegedly.
Yeah.
But the glass is nice. I'm like, well, shit. All right, I got me a nice new glass now. I
Fuck
guess.
yeah, a little pint glass.
No, it's a fucking. It's probably like it looks like this, but smaller, like shorter, and then like it's not quite as round. I mean, it's probably like the roundness of my water bottle here.
Oh, okay.
It's probably smaller than that. I don't know.
You stole
Like a champagne glass?
Yeah, stole a fucking flute.
No, but it's I mean, it's not a
Flute your flute, Greg.
It's not like a high dollar fucking glass, bro. It's probably like a nickel.
Highfalutin. This motherfucker just popped. If you didn't get shot, I need the rest of this fucking information.
He might be bleeding out right now. We don't know.
Well, if you
He
are,
only popped in just to say those two things.
if you're dying right now, I'll send you a link so you can call in.
Yeah.
I almost spit it out, bro. I was like, fuck, I'm trying to hold it.
We
Like,
wanna
if you're
hear-
for real, if you got shot at the Walmart right now, like, at least you can like say
Hold
your
on,
last
sir,
word.
like he didn't even come in to say like oh
Hello?
hey, what's up guys?
Hello?
I mean, he said what up. Got stuck at Walmart.
Like,
Active
hey, shooter, hold on for a minute, man. I got to call Replicon
Well, once
Radio. Give him my last word.
I mean, I would assume
We'll
once
give
they
you a
shoot
link
you,
sheet.
they're just gonna move on.
Maybe,
I don't think you have to put them on hold. Just if he had enough fucking,
unless they're torching them.
if he was able to type all that shit, he can click the fucking link and be like, "Oh man, we just got shot at Walmart. My dying wish is that whatever.
Right.
I'm gonna leave you all my empty bottles or whatever. the fuck.
Just
I'm leaving my kid.
All my action figures are for you, Freaky P."
what happens if I hit translate on his what up got stuck at Walmart because of active
It'll translate
shooter?
it to English for you.
He said breaking news, but apparently there was a shooting at the Florissant Walmart, which I believe
Yeah, I tried to look it up. You walked right out to try and find them.
to the
And
shooter.
They were all scared.
What were
Who-
you gonna do? Throw
All
a
the
fucking-
shooters were scared.
Use one of your throwing knives at him?
Arr, I'm a pirate. I fucking shoot you with my hand cannon.
What are you gonna do? Throw your pocket sand at him?
I need more info. First of all, the first question was which Walmart?
Yeah, which Walmart?
That was the first question.
Had to be High Ridge. Were they they're inside the store shooting?
It's
Did anybody get shot?
that Mexican cartel y'all was talking about.
I mean,
last
that
week.
is very possible. I
Very
saw one of them getting into a fight with somebody, not a physical fight, but like a verbal altercation with somebody in the parking lot a couple weeks ago at the
Did
Shrewsbury
anybody
one.
get shot? Were they in the parking lot? Were they in the store? What's going on?
And I saw an employee chase another one of them down. That was fun.
I didn't know.
Yeah, we're just gonna wait. We're just gonna wait for you.
I looked it up on every platform.
Yeah, the only thing I'm getting is from 2 days ago, which
I
apparently
even tried to look up like Jeffco, like the police, like where they say like
Yeah.
you get the calls.
I didn't even know there was a shooting at the Florissant one.
I don't go to that one.
You shouldn't.
I feel like there's just a
Is that the one? No, I'm thinking of the Ferguson one, or is that is that technically Florissant? No, that's Ferguson.
Oh no, I don't go out there.
I don't even think that's listed on Spark.
It's not our territory. That's north.
Yeah, but like, how far
Maplewood
north?
should be
How
too.
fucking far north is it? I mean, because like I get shit that's pretty far north.
Who the fuck was he looking for anyway? The shooters or the fucking people running scared?
I don't know.
Because I mean, if I'm shooting, I ain't fucking scared. That means I like I really fucked up.
Yeah, like you were the least scared person in the building.
And I'm gonna fucking like just go to fucking hell anyways, and I'm just gonna keep shooting
Right.
till I run out of fucking ammo. Then I'll be like, oh fuck. What
I
do
think the
do
people
now?
that worked there were scared. I'm assuming the people that worked there were scared.
Pussies.
I mean, I'd be scared of a
Bunch
shooter
of
just showing up
bitch.
at
Bunch
Walmart.
of pussies.
I'm in there trying to make $20 to shop somebody's fucking donuts and toilet paper.
I'm gonna be upset because I might have to cancel the order.
Right?
I'll be over there. I'll be on the ground trying to scan the fucking QR code. He's like, I'm just gonna wheel this outside.
Right.
No, I got bags in the car.
Like, bro, I'm just working.
Like,
dog.
bro, I got bags in the car. I'm not coming back.
Like, I'm doing the same thing as you, dog.
Like, bro, I ain't even gonna say nothing. Just let me go.
just trying to get my money, dude.
Nah.
Like,
You do you, boo. I'm gonna be out in the car, bro.
yeah, like I just gotta take this.
I don't give a fuck about what happened just now.
Great.
I don't even know who you're mad at.
Don't
bro.
turn it on me because I'll shoot you back. But if you don't, I'm gonna be on my way. I'll be.
I gotta take this delivery before it expires.
Bro,
man.
I'm on a
Right.
timer. Like I got
Yeah.
perishable items.
Yeah.
If I don't deliver this in an hour and a half, it's gonna
These
get
people ordered 15 gallons of milk. Bro.
Yeah.
I gotta get this out
Bro.
here.
Man, they ordered 4 cases of 40 count of water.
Oh,
I had to carry it up 6 flights of
yeah, you
stairs.
cancel that one. Never mind.
Sorry, canceled active shooter.
Yeah, other. active
other
shooter.
active shooter.
Man, I'd really like to know more information.
They
about this
shot
thing still.
the self checkout so I couldn't scan the QR code.
Oh man.
Whew. Yeah, rule 1, cardio.
Well-
rule 2, see rule 2, see rule 1.
Yeah, well, I guess I'm shit out of luck.
Yep, we all are. I could speed walk the fuck out of there.
I could drop down.
You literally stop, drop,
Yeah.
sudden down, open up shop.
Yeah. I can't even, yeah. I could probably roll, but
Yeah.
I'm good at hiding.
I wouldn't want to because it's Walmart floor.
What up, psycho?
We're doing all right.
We're doing all right. We're trying to find out who was the active shooter, which Walmart it was in our area.
You can hide. You say you can hide really good?
Yeah, I can hide good.
He's gonna get in the clothing rack like
Hide in
clothing
what?
rack like he was a kid.
Yeah, but you'd stick out.
Yeah. Whose ass is that?
Yeah.
I see a love
Hold on
handle
for that
over.
ass too
I
fat.
can
Woo,
hide
woo.
good, bro.
I
Don't
see a
worry.
love handle over there in them sweatpants rack.
Right? Like, that ain't no sweat.
booty, rocking
Yeah.
everywhere.
Look at you hiding that, dog. You big.
No, that's why
They
I
would
hide.
they would get him when they would just walk by and say, Marco. He would have Polo. It's like, ah, there he is. Got him. Someone got ran over up the street.
You just hide like one of the mannequins, bro.
Oh shit.
Stand still out
Hey,
in the middle of
no.
nowhere.
No,
Oh,
I'd open.
You got dead body.
they
on
walk
your
right
snap?
past
Is that
you.
what you sent me?
I don't know.
Who sent what?
Oh, that's my buddy.
Does Walmart I don't even think that Walmart. Oh, that Walmart I think has guns.
I don't need no guns.
Pour ketchup on yourself and act dead. I don't think that but he ain't shot. But if he hasn't shot anybody yet, why are
Yeah.
you just dead?
He ain't shot nobody in the closing session yet.
I'd be like, if I was the active shooter, I'd be like, why is this man just laying there with ketchup on him? Ain't nobody shot nobody
Somebody
else.
just got ran over on McKenzie. Okay, well,
That don't surprise me.
I want to see I want to see that Snapchat.
There's
Send that
wild
shit to
out
me.
out there right now. Bro.
Yeah, what the fuck is happening? I'm glad I'm out here in like white people land where there's not fucking crazy.
There's an active shooter at fucking
We
2
don't
miles
know.
up the
We
road.
Motherfucker.
we don't know yet.
Mackenzie is full of nothing but white people.
Yeah, but that's still somewhat the ghetto.
No,
That's where Shrewsbury is.
no. Shrewsbury's further fucking down.
McKenzie is let me see. There's a
Mackenzie's right at Gravois and Mackenzie, where the back door used to be, where the Sports Center pool hall used to be, the Gray Clips, the Auto Zone. If you go a little further down, you got
McKenzie
Fortel's Pizza.
dead ends right into Watson, right there at that Deerbergs, and that's right where Shrewsbury is.
Yeah, Shrewsbury's a little bit down, but that's all. That's full of white people in the whole area. I was just over there.
But for
Thursday.
some reason, that Walmart is just ghetto as fuck. It's not like the Ferguson Walmart. I'm not saying that, but
Well, it's
Jesus.
the closest one to the city.
No, well, I mean, no, Maplewood is. Maplewood's the closest one to the. That's
on
why.
that side,
Yeah,
but on the other side, the Walmart's the closest to the other side.
we don't know, Psycho, because the person that claimed that there was an active shooter won't fucking respond to us.
Right.
But he's in High Ridge. I'm assuming it's High Ridge.
I'm assuming.
The fact that he didn't say anything would make me think it's High Ridge because that's where he goes. If you went somewhere different, you'd be like, "Oh, I went to this other." You know what I mean?
Maybe.
That's just assumptions.
Yeah.
I'm about to call Walmart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Are y'all all right? Y'all still doing deliveries?
it's Replicon Radio.
Hello.
They're gonna be like, they sent them. They sent the
Is there an
shooters.
active fucking?
They sent the shooters. They know all about them, and they're not even here.
Can you tell me? I don't even know how to ask such a question as if I were someone who's supposed to have an answer to that. Like, can you tell me what's going on there right now? Or is there an active shooter on site?
Replicon Radio here. We're trying to get the news, and we're trying to get an update on the story.
I'm trying to get a hold of my buddy, and he's at Walmart there, and he told us that there's an active shooter. Can you go find him and see if he's
We
okay?
think he's all right because he put an LOL in our chat, but
Are you guys on lockdown? Like,
Are they
what
still
the fuck
shooting
is
at
going
him?
on? Why isn't this on the fuck? Why can't I find it?
What is happening?
Facebook. You're supposed to update me.
They
about
probably
this.
shot somebody else in a drug deal in the parking lot. And he's like, "Oh, is that the shooter?" They locked
I
us
mean,
down."
that's possible.
yeah. That's what happens at
That makes more sense out there.
That's what happens at the Telegraph one.
Like some drug dealer got in a fight with another drug dealer.
Yeah.
And they fucking are like they were fucking stealing batteries and fucking
What
Sudafed
up,
from
Jenny?
Walmart.
Like, oh shit, this is plaster, man. This ain't Coke.
Right.
Vote Gonzo.
Bo Gonzo.
Yeah, moose. That's what World's got to worry
Moose,
about out there
moose.
as a moose.
Noise 13 in the motherfucking hand.
I just saw a video online of somebody feeding a moose an apple, and I was like, that's got bad news written all over it. It looked like it was kind of a youth moose, but still.
Youth moose?
A youth moose. But it's like, yeah, no, that moose is going to come back, and he's going to be like, well, I kind of want the apple, and I know it came from inside this building. It's going to walk right through this goddamn glass door. And then guess what? You got a moose in your fucking house. It's not good. It's not good. They might be fun for a
Noise. We all
second.
broke as fuck, Doug. I feel that.
Yeah, we all broke as fuck. Look at the goddamn watermark on the goddamn screen because we're using the fucking Streamlab.
It's right there.
No, it's not. Not on my screen.
It's on mine.
Look at that. Look at that.
It is on mine.
It's not. There
I
you go.
look at your screen.
It's over
Yeah.
there, bud.
I don't even know if my screen is what they're seeing.
Okay.
We're coming down and we are robbing Fago lovers. What do we of what?
What are we robbing?
What do they have? Replicock is always watching.
Yeah,
That's true.
what did I would like the explanation for that.
Yo,
what do they have?
What
What do they have that we don't have besides money?
yeah.
Scotty has money.
Violent J interview.
What kind of money? What does Scotty do for a living?
Makes money.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what we all try to do.
I think I don't know.
Call fucking Joe.
I think he has like a printing company.
Oh, that's what's up. Is that him calling?
You know what he called?
I mean, wolves are bad. If I was walking through the woods or something, or if I was walking in like a nature area and I saw one wolf pop out and then I saw a second
they
wolf
have
pop
Fago.
out.
Fago lovers says Fago. We're taking all the Fago.
Oh, I am a lover.
There's a lot, I hope they have diet because there's a lot of sugar in
I'm
that
stealing.
Faygo.
I'm stealing the lovers. Yeah.
Yeah, you take the Fago, we'll take the
We'll take
lovers.
the lovers.
We'll split it up evenly.
Yeah. Come get a bath
Oh,
in Fago.
there you go. Noise says go vote for his.
Juggalo show got a Violent J interview. Fuck yeah, that's
Yeah,
what's
they
up for
did.
them. Hell yeah.
And then they like broke up afterwards.
That sucks that they broke up. It is hard. They won't come on this show, Jeff.
I mean, I have a direct answer for that.
I'm pretty sure I know the answer.
I have a DM from Violent J from the recent,
Yeah.
long before that Thuggalo interview.
Oh yeah.
When he told us how dope we were, but we have to stop playing that Juffalo shit.
That is true.
We can't support both.
Yep. Did you tell him that I'm like I don't do any of it? No, I don't think. I don't think
What's
it
up,
helps.
Silver Stasher?
Silver Stasher.
Whoop whoop in the
Slasher.
motherfucking hands.
Wham, wham.
That's so funny. House of Id. Nobody understands that comment but me.
Yeah, I don't even understand that comment, but I like it.
He
They won't see it coming when the Dino breaks out the Xmas sweaters next time.
he
They are dope.
he was talking to words. I was talking to him earlier. House
Yeah.
of Id.
Yeah. What up, House Id?
He's gonna be on the show next month.
That's what's up.
And he's like, "Oh yeah, you guys are all fancy now with video." And I'm
Yeah, we're gonna see your face.
He hides his face.
Yeah, unless you get on here and you do that, then you could just put up whatever you want.
We were talking about the Christmas show,
Yeah.
and he's like, this shit was dope. I was like, it would have been fucking dope if we would have had video. Then we had all them guests on and shit.
Oh yeah.
But he was like complimenting us on the show. And I was like,
Thanks.
yeah, the Christmas show's fun. I feel like it's the time I get to like waggle my dick. Like, look what we can do, motherfucker.
Look at whose number's in my phone.
Yeah, like that's what you know what I mean? Especially after last year, we didn't really do a lot of guests.
Yeah.
So then it was like, all right, last
They're like,
show.
this is just for people I know. So I
Yeah.
hit up my buddies.
And I was like, that's
One
like
of
the
them just
waggle.
happens to be Jamie Madrox.
Like, this is my waggle the dick show. Like, you gotta pull the Drake out every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, the only thing you do top is you get fucking Jamie and Jay together on the next one wearing fucking dino
That would be
sweaters.
like when we had Raz and,
And I was like,
and
hell
what's
yeah.
her name
Oh, yeah,
together?
Illegal.
Illegal.
I didn't even know that was a beef until we booked it.
That was fun to figure out on air.
Yeah. I remember that shit.
Yeah.
We learned that shit live.
That was fun.
Like,
I was
yeah.
like, oh, well,
We thought you planned it. Like, I had no fucking idea you guys had beef and hadn't spoken in
Nope.
10 years. But hey, welcome to the show. Let's squash that.
Thanks, Jeff. Hell yeah, you can count. Fuck yeah.
I like that one better.
Yeah, right? You got to follow it up with something
Mhm.
nice.
Same guy. Appreciate that.
Well, that's like 4,990 what?
They watch it later. They'll watch
97 fake accounts that follow us. We're the other three that
Yeah, like y'all make fake accounts to vote. We make fake accounts to fucking make our numbers look
and
good.
we just decided we didn't want to get too greedy, so we stopped
Yeah.
at 5.
Yeah, we just stopped at 5. We didn't want to get too fucked.
we didn't want to get too greedy.
Damn, we got 8 whole people watching. That's
Fuck
what's
yeah,
up. I
that's
can't
what's
even
up.
see the number of people
Yeah, I
watching
can't either.
anymore.
That's cool. Because maybe if I clicked on our YouTube, we're on a whole different fucking platform.
We're like, it's so funny. We're old, but like we're new again. We're in our growing pains again.
Yeah,
I like it. Sometimes you gotta restart.
that is true, Jeff. You know, watch it later.
You know, it's funny. I had a conversation that's also similar to that.
That's where you're wrong, bucko.
Where what was it? Oh, somebody that was missed on the awards podcast.
Oh,
right?
here we
No, it wasn't. They were
Yep.
showing love. It wasn't. It's what brought up the conversation. It was like because I was like, oh shit, my bad. Like I remember actually meeting you guys. I think we looked you up because they were on a list a year or two ago. You know, we always go through that list and then we look people up to see if they're still active.
It ain't your bad.
Well, no, I'm just
Don't
saying.
say my bad. I knew about you. No,
Well, I'm
because
saying,
fuck
like,
that.
I know
Because their audience
But that's
should
not the
have
point.
came over and
But the
fucking
point was
said,
a
hey, don't forget about
positive
these
thing.
guys.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying the point of the thing was a positive thing. I don't remember what it
You
was.
started out shitty.
Well, that's where the conversation was because that's what brought it up. And I was like, oh, well, no one, they were fine. I was like, well, no one nominated you. But I was like, I know we looked it up because you were on an old list. But 9 out of 10 times when we look, the point was 9 out of 10 times when we look up last year's list, none of those people exist anymore.
Right.
The top podcast, the number one podcast in the underground, doesn't exist a year later when we do the awards again.
Right.
None of them do, ever.
No.
So who's the real number one podcast?
That's what I'm saying. We're still fucking here after
Sorry.
fucking 7 years, and now we're like learning new shit again, doing
Right.
new things, trying to. But we're always here.
Yeah.
We're here.
Sorry.
Y'all fucking get a big pop and then disappear. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like I was even showing them other cats. I was like, "Dog, I'm fucking so excited for a fucking Juggalo podcast I can
And then
watch."
He was
6
pumped.
months later, gone.
Yeah, they disappear. They
Which
get in
sucks.
fights. They
It
break
sucks.
up. Whatever it is.
I wish there was more podcasts doing this
Or they
because then we
realize
could
you-
do more collaborations and shit.
Yeah.
Well,
Or they
hopefully.
realize you have to actually do it.
a lot.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you get to do the shows with 8 people watching and all that shit. 6
Yeah.
people watching.
People
5.
think it's so easy because we
Yeah.
do it, but there's a lot of shit that goes in.
You guys don't understand that, when you're doing this fucking streaming, you're oftentimes talking to an empty room. But, that doesn't fucking phase us. We do it because we like it.
Try growing
Yeah.
without doing
Yeah.
anything.
Try staying. How about that? How about you try staying around?
Yeah.
Because we're still getting the same amount of views. I mean, we're actually getting more views, but still. When we're live, I mean, people don't always catch us when we're live. How often do you tune into a live stream?
That guy's-
Honestly.
And say that guy's never been here.
Yeah.
First time I seen that name.
I don't.
Welcome.
There's not a lot of
Yeah, I
times.
mean, I ain't talking shit to him.
I follow a lot of YouTubers, and I don't ever catch them live. I don't ever watch a live stream because I don't always have time. But we're scheduled, so like you would think there.
That makes her usually bark worse.
Yeah, because somebody else is barking. She's like, "Fuck yeah, we're both barking."
But to be fair, we only have 1.45 million views.
Yeah, right. I mean,
I mean,
But it's just
fucking
baby shit.
shitty since we've been doing this for 7 years. Though, if you think about it.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, on YouTube. I mean,
Yeah, that's just YouTube.
no.
I would like to see
Still
how many
pretty
plays we
shitty.
have on like Spotify and Apple and all that shit. That would be nice to see what our total number is.
That's true. You do need drama to have a lot of it. Absolutely.
But we, you know,
Yeah, we don't really have any drama around here
No.
because we don't give a fuck about that.
no.
We don't care who fucked who or who's fucking telling people they can't play with them or fucking be part of
Well,
their
that's-
fucking
yeah.
concert. We don't give a shit about that.
That's everything now, though.
Yeah.
Every
Timmy got butthurt. Let's talk about how he got butthurt about fucking playing baseball cards.
right. It's even like like that fucking like the only like movies and shit like they come out. People are just everybody trashes them just because
Yeah. Because
They-
it's a cool thing
they
to
do reviews and then people get to watch the trash reviews. Like
Yeah.
it's fucking ridiculous, man. Everything is just negative.
Yeah, I'm not gonna trash shit. The trash shit. Yeah, I'm gonna trash your shit if it deserves to be trash.
I probably like I don't even know if I'll do that. Just not talk about it, or maybe like it wasn't for me.
Well, like I said, if
Yeah.
it deserves to be trash, I'll talk about it.
Yeah, unless you're doing something like
Like if you ask me to like review something for you,
sure, that's different.
and it really is trash. Sorry, I'll give you the feedback on it.
Right.
You might not like it, but don't ask
Well,
me to fucking give you feedback.
Oh, I see it.
Shows you guys, don't show me.
What are you even looking at? You're looking at
The chat, but
it
even
doesn't- it doesn't show the it shows you how long we've been live.
But it doesn't show
Yeah.
the numbers.
yeah,
Well, just know that they're impressive. That's a lot of 6 right there.
But yeah, I mean,
All the people.
All the people.
we try to stay away from the drama shit because everybody is crying over it, and we don't need to be part.
Yeah,
of it.
we try to keep it like we're hanging out with people. We're hanging out with each other. We want to hang out with you.
We're
we
friends here.
We want more people to talk into the chat, not only to help us, but also we want to talk to you guys. We want to interact. We want interaction with like this is us just hanging out every week, basically.
I want to interact with Joe and find out about Walmart.
Call his ass.
About to.
Fuck.
Live on
But
Replicon
that's
Radio.
what I like about this is that like we're hanging out. We're not.
It'll be like this motherfucker.
Yeah, it
called
could be
me in,
more
like, 6
structured. It
months.
we need like segments and shit, but we
No,
suck.
Talk to him on
We
Saturday.
suck.
Did you?
Yeah, oddly enough.
All love, Larry.
That's right, Larry. It's all love, baby.
Yeah, oddly enough, I was at Walmart working.
Did you run into him again?
Ran into him. What are you doing tonight? DJ at a sober party. Oh, want me to come with you? I can use the help.
That's what's
So-
up.
Took Joe to the sober party.
Hell yeah.
Was he sober?
I made better, man.
Were you sober?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think that would have been a little disrespectful to not be sober.
Yeah,
at
I was
the
like
sober
part
party.
of the deal.
Bro.
Yeah, that had to be a part of the agreement. They're like, hey, you can't just be slamming Bud Lights in front of everybody. That's
Right.
in
Oh, they didn't
recovery.
even have alcohol there.
I would assume not. It's a recovery party.
Right. I
Joe,
wouldn't think
you
they
there?
would either.
I hope this guy answers.
But yeah, I hope that that's what you guys get out of this, and not only that we all get to learn what P knows about the Juggalo scene because we don't all pay attention like he does.
I
But
don't give a shit
you
about
come
the
here,
drama.
you come here to hang out with us. You put us on in the background, put us on in the TV, and it's like it's a room full of friends. We hang out, we have fun.
Hello.
Joe,
Joe.
fucking answer
Joe.
us.
What do you do? You're on Replicon Radio.
You're live, caller. Can you
Are you
hear us?
dead?
Are you
Have you
there?
been shot? Tell us what's
Are you
going on.
bleeding out? Do you need a tourniquet?
You can't just come in
No.
our chat room and fucking
Blink
make these
twice.
claims and then disappear. What's going on?
Nothing happened. Really. I mean, they wouldn't let us leave the Walmart
What
because
Walmart?
someone was shooting in the parking lot.
Walmart in High Ridge.
Yeah.
Someone was shooting in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Shooting at who? You don't know.
They were doing despot.
I have no idea who they were shooting at.
But you left anyway.
They fight.
Yeah, they wouldn't let us leave. And I said, well, they said, you can go if you want. And I said, oh, yeah. Everybody was scared standing at the door. And I
they
just,
can't hold you hostage, bro.
Well, I mean, they could.
they
advise you
tried to.
not go
They
out.
tried to.
Were they?
They
shooting?
tried.
Were they shooting when you got outside?
No. By the time I got out there, it was all done. I told them I'd go and tackle the motherfucker. I ain't fucking worried
So you
about
don't.
that.
Okay, so you don't even know what happened. Somebody at some point was shooting in the parking lot.
Did you?
No, they
hear?
were burning out of the parking
Allegedly.
lot. They were taking off when I walked out the door.
Well, when you say something like active shooter at
And there
Walmart,
was
I'm thinking
people.
some
There
guys
was people screaming at the other end, freaking out. I'm like,
Yeah.
but
Shooting
nobody.
through the fucking aisle.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
can't
even
just-
think anybody got shot, but yeah, apparently somebody got into a fight with
Well, see, this is
somebody.
information we needed when you just jump in our chat room and say active shooter
And
at
then
the
you
Walmart.
disappeared,
Like,
man. What
and
the
then
fuck?
run away. Like, what the? I'm picturing someone's inside Walmart, like, fucking.
I'm telling you from
Mission
what I know.
Impossible style
I'm telling
or
you from
something,
what
or
I
like-
know. They wouldn't let us out of the door because someone was shooting outside, and I said, "Okay, I'll go see who's shooting."
Firecrackers.
It was acorns.
Akon?
Acorns.
Yeah, that cop is fucked.
Yeah, someone probably ran over a soda bottle or something
Right.
outside, and
Yeah.
everybody freaked out. And,
No, I get it. Shot fired. Shot fired.
Jefferson
shot fired.
County. Yeah, everybody freak out. But by the
Drink
time
those snot
I walked
beans.
outside and checked the parking lot and told everybody everything was fine, I guess the cops, after they got done jumping in their
I like
fucking
that one with you.
$30,000 fucking tactical gear and shit, and said, "Oh, this is it, boys. I've been waiting. Where are my knuckle gloves? Where are they? Get in the car. This is it."
All right, you're loud.
Everybody was gone.
I mean, I'm waiting for somebody to give me a reason to shoot him. To be honest with you,
Right?
I ain't lying. I really want to pop a motherfucker.
All right. Hey, Merle says your breaking news sucks.
I already put it on the screen.
I know. I'm just letting him
Hey,
know. He can't say
I
it.
was just talking to the chat, like saying, "Hey,
You
suck
came
a
in with
Walmart."
clickbait and then left.
Yeah, you fucking clickbaited us. So
God damn it.
Like for real.
Hey, I was hoping something cooler was going on. I mean,
They
it was
shoot
Right,
going
well,
to be
Walmart.
on like the news because I took down a crazy shooter, but no,
all right.
I tried.
Well, don't get shot. Be safe. And thanks for letting us know what happened. Goodbye.
Shit, I ain't tackling nobody doing no crimes. Follow that under the fucking
Oh,
category. That's
fucking-
not my fucking problem. That's
I'll
how you get
punch a
fucking hurt.
motherfucker in the face.
That's how
None
you
of
get
them-
shot.
none of them
That's
know
how
All
how
I
to
you
shoot
heard
out
hurt.
here.
was Joe say, "I'll fuck a motherfucker
I'll
in the
fuck
face."
it. Yeah, I'll
Oh,
fuck
yeah,
his
punch,
face.
but fuck
Yeah.
works too.
I'll fuck him in the
Oh,
face.
you got a gun?
I'll fuck you in the face.
I'll fuck your face.
Here's my dick. You got a gun, I got a dick.
Still fucking you shoot up a Walmart.
There you go. All right, bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Deuces.
I saw somebody at Walmart or at Aldi that some guy, he was paying cash, was short, walked the fuck out before she counted the money, and this lady, this old white lady in front of me, like she's like middle aged, but I think there was something off, and she was like, "I'll get him, I'll chase him out," and she fucking chased this dude out into the parking lot, like, "Oh, you owe money, blah blah blah." I'm like, bitch, first of all, you don't work here. All right. Second of all, you ran past the security guard that has a gun to go get this guy for $3. Like, why the fuck?
It's $3, bro. I'll
Yeah.
pay it. Here's the $3 you owe.
Yeah.
Fuck.
The guy, he thought that she said, less money than what, she said. And he was like, I didn't fucking know. But the security guard's like, bitch, you got to get inside. Like, I got this. And she's like, no, I saw him. Bitch.
I want to identify him.
You can't do that in today's world. Because, like, if you go and tackle somebody that's beating somebody's ass, that you're going to get fucking sued or go to jail for, assault or some stupid shit.
Well,
The
that's what it
system is
The
too
motherfucker
fucked
gonna
up.
sue you nowadays
Yeah.
instead of
Well,
fight it out.
and also you could be like, well, you assaulted him by tackling him or whatever. It's like, this system is so fucked up.
I don't know. Go ask the motherfuckers how that worked out for them during the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl parade.
I didn't read. I saw like a headline, but I didn't know. I didn't read into it. I didn't know anything about it.
Taylor Swift, what?
But I mean, like, if you're seeing somebody beat somebody's ass and you shoot him in the back to keep him from like killing
Oh, no,
somebody
you're
or something, then it's like, oh, well, you use excessive force or something like that when you could have walked away, or you should have called 911 and let the cops handle it or whatever.
Yeah, we see how the cops handle it.
Yeah.
Handle things when acorns hit
They
the fucking
show up.
car.
I cannot now. I can understand now. It does suck for PTSD. For those that don't know,
Hey, if that's the case, you shouldn't be a fucking cop.
He needs to pass like psychological tests. Is
Well,
what needs
he's
to
going,
fucking happen.
He's going to jail for
Because
life for murder.
Well, he didn't kill anybody because he didn't hit anybody because he's a cop. But he did resign. But he was shooting into
he's
a
still
car
gonna
with a
do jail time.
handcuffed fucking.
That's attempted murder.
Yeah.
When you unload a clip, that's attempted murder.
Well, they're not going to pin him with that, because he's a cop and he thought he was
that's-
doing his duty.
No,
but
that's not true.
he was
Nowadays, that ain't true at all.
I
Now
mean,
you would go back to maybe
that's how it
2000s. Yeah, I can see that.
what you're
happening,
saying
but
it should be the case. They should be like, hey, that's attempted murder, my man. Like you thought you were
it
doing
should
your
be
duty,
yes.
but like
But nowadays, he'll get in more trouble than you think he will nowadays than he would back then.
I don't know, man. I don't think he's gonna get anything. There, some other
I
stations.
mean, they're making
gonna hire him.
examples out of cops these
They're
days.
gonna
They have the evidence.
He's gonna have a job in 6 months in another.
He won't be a cop
jurisdiction.
again.
Yeah, but he will.
I guarantee it.
But
You're putting every force on the line. Whoever hires that guy, if they hire him, they're putting their fucking shit on the line for it. No, they're not. No, nobody's gonna hire him.
I would hope not. I would hope not. But I don't have a lot of hope for this country anymore. So, everything they do is fucked up. But they said he was in a PTSD episode, but it's like, man, come on, you unloaded your entire fucking clip into a car with somebody handcuffed in it because you thought you heard a fucking gunshot. I understand you had a flashback.
Luckily,
you were in
he
the
didn't
fucking
hit
moment.
the motherfucker.
Yeah, right. That dude. Did you see the video?
No, I heard about it. I heard it on the radio, but I was
First of all,
I saw it. I didn't even know what you guys were talking about.
was
But I
so-
saw the video. I didn't know it
For
had
the-
anything to do with Acorn.
for anybody that doesn't know what we're
at
talking
the top
about.
of the fucking cop car, and he started fucking unloading.
I saw the
goddamn
video
gun.
before I think there was an explanation.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about it. Well, for anybody that doesn't know what we're talking
He's
about,
like, active shooter, fucking rolls behind the.
yeah, there was body cam footage of a cop that was walking by a squad car. You hear like an acorn hitting the roof, which is, it's loud, but you could clearly hear.
Right.
Like bullets don't bounce off a roof, okay?
No,
it's a different fucking sound.
ting.
Yeah, it goes
ting.
tink.
A bullet hitting a car is not going to ting.
Yeah, and also you're gonna hear a gunshot. All right, even if they have a fucking silencer, you're still gonna hear that shit. But anyway, he heard it and he started doing somersaults, going, shots fired,
Yeah,
shots,
wow.
yelling out to the other cops on the scene. And then he just started unloading into like a direction that nobody fucking knew. Like he just started shooting into a direction.
Wow, bro.
Like that was what got me. That you were just randomly shooting.
He was like shooting the back of his own car.
Like he was.
Yeah.
He was.
I guess you guys thought the guy was shooting inside the car, which isn't that bulletproof anyway? Like,
No,
it's not.
No, their squad cars aren't bulletproof, but like the fact that you were just blindly firing into any, like you just started shooting into direction. You didn't identify a target at all. And, he fucking unloaded his whole gun while screaming active shooter. I thought there was other cops shooting with him because that's what it sounded like in the video, but I don't know. I didn't read enough into it. What up, GQ? BBQ? Boo boo. But yeah, no, that's what we're talking about. So, no, we did not lose weight. I might have.
I mean, I have been.
Oh, thank you, GQ. If I do this, I look like a Goomba. Like like my body's huge. You look good too, sir, ma'am. Thing.
Yeah, I'm watching that video now. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude?
Yeah. I mean, I feel bad because, he has PTSD, but still, you cannot feel bad for somebody that's just unloading a fucking firearm in the line of duty like that
And
without
then he lays on
identifying
the
a
fucking
target.
ground, still shooting into the.
He said he was hit. He's like, I'm hit. Like, no, the fuck, you're not hit. The fuck? He claims that he, like, in the moment, he was like, oh, I got shot. And he was yelling out that he, it's like, bro, come on, man.
Yeah, he's fucked.
That's like, that's like that. There's a video out there from years ago of, there's actually a couple of them, like cops that,
No,
they like fall.
$125 is a waste of fucking money.
If you've never seen ICP, maybe
$155 after tax.
if that's the only
More
way
of a
that you
waste
can
of
see
money.
ICP, maybe. But
you might as well go. You might as well go buy a gathering ticket, bro.
yeah, gathering you'd get much more. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, if you're gonna pay $155 after tax, you might as well just go to the gathering
Why
and
is that
spend another
video
$100.
11 minutes long? I think you.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired!
What? What? Oh! Where? Right there?
Oh, this is not.
This is an 11-minute video.
This is.
I don't think they can hear
Somebody
it.
like put it together or something.
Yeah, I didn't see the other. I don't.
I didn't either. That was
Can they
weird.
even hear us? I don't know if they can hear us when that's on the screen.
They should be able to.
I haven't seen the other angles,
I
but
didn't see that angle.
I
before.
guess
That
where
was weird.
they were shooting into the car, but like,
Oh, he shot the whole back of the car like a motherfucker.
I thought he was shooting some.
Like 18 rounds in the back of a fucking car.
And he missed. They all missed. Like,
Well, the dude probably fucking ducked down behind the fucking seat.
yeah.
And it was an SUV, so I could see that, you know, especially when they hit, most cops carry 9mm. So when they do hit, they're not going through the fucking frame of the car. They'll go through the fucking window.
They'll deflect for sure,
wall.
especially if you're shooting through the back and there's a lot of stuff back there. You know, so because we don't know how much equipment he had in the back of that, and that's where he was shooting through. So, like,
usually, you've seen them, they're usually pretty full with like drawers and shit.
Yeah,
they're very organized.
So that's
they got a lot of
probably
shit
why.
in there,
And you know, he just randomly just put comments on
I
there.
know.
We already talked about it. It's like,
Hey, what you guys talk about it?
It's too much.
I didn't hear you guys talk about it.
It's Juggalo weekends this week, or Juggalo event is this weekend. Juggalo weekend Juggalo Day just passed.
I'm not a juggalo. I don't give a fuck.
Happy Juggalo Day, bro.
Happy Juggalo
2 days late. Happy Juggalo Day.
Happy Juggalo Day.
But ICP's a week late, so their shit's not until this weekend. So.
Right.
they're making a new Juggalo date.
Kind of sucks. I'd like to be there.
I don't know.
but
Did
won't be
somebody
there.
tell them that it was the same day that it's been?
I'm sure it was just a booking thing. They waited too long.
Jay's like, I'll tell you when it's Juggalo Day. It's Juggalo weekend next weekend after the Juggalo Day we originally said. So we took that back, and now it's going to be on the 23rd.
Juggalo Day is when the Duke says the Juggalo Day is.
Right.
Just right.
That's right. But they did
But no, I don't think for a
together,
regular concert,
No.
125 is.
That's what I'm saying. If you're going to pay that, you might as well go to the gathering.
That's for 1 day of a 2-day weekend. You have to buy that ticket 2 days to go to Juggalo weekend.
Yeah,
Two
no.
of those.
Or you just
You gotta buy
spend, or
two?
you just spend another $100 and go to a gathering for fucking 5 days.
Yeah, if you want to go to both nights, it's 100 both nights.
155 times 2.
That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Mhm.
It's 310.
No, that's fucking
too
stupid.
goddamn much.
But yeah, like Ruth said, just go to the gathering. The 2024 gathering of the Juggalos
Yeah, just
is
go to the
on
gathering.
sale.
Because
Tickets went
like
on
you
sale
could
Friday.
buy a gathering ticket, and just go 1 day and still get more out of
It's
it.
two tickets this year, $245. So it's literally the same price to go to the weekend Juggalo thing.
That's crazy.
You get the whole week of the gathering.
That's crazy.
Oh, it's cheaper. The gathering's cheaper.
Yeah.
155,
Are they-
155.
Well, I'm sure there's
$300.
I don't know what the
Are
tax
they
is
doing
on the
like a
gathering.
155 after tax.
Are they?
I'm saying I don't know what the tax is on the gathering.
Are they at least
Oh,
going to
yeah.
have Fago this time? Because it seems like they've been doing
Yeah.
a lot of shows without Fago that charge way too goddamn much for it. It's like you're not even getting the
Yeah,
full
they're doing-
experience. I would never pay that much
No,
for
they're
a
doing-
non-Fago show.
Yeah, they're doing the first night is
Maybe on the boat because that looked cool.
the jukebox show where they play songs they don't ever play. And then the second night they're doing
So
Wicked,
Jay's gonna fuck all the lyrics
the
up.
second night they're doing Wicked Wonka again. They're doing the Wicked Wonka show with the set, and they couldn't get everybody that was on the Wicked Wonka tour, so they have the new version of the Cottonmouth Kings. They have Chris Calico instead of Tech Nine, and then they got Crazy Bone instead of Bone.
So it's like the
So
great
it's-
value fucking
Yes.
Wonka tour.
Yeah,
All right.
but they're doing the same set with the same.
No,
set.
don't say great value because there's a great value tour that used to go around that was decent. It's the Walmart brand, bro.
That's great value.
No, I know, understand, but the great value was a concert that come through that was 10 times better than what the fuck they're doing.
It's too much money, GQ. You'll have another opportunity.
My opinion, it is.
It
That's
is.
just my opinion, bro.
Yeah.
But if you already spent the money and bought the tickets,
It's gonna be a
go.
great time. I'd love to be there. I can't afford it.
Well, yeah, it's
I
just too much.
Where does Jay get off thinking that he can make the money that Jelly Roll's making without the
Jelly
support
Roll isn't
that
even
Jelly Roll
charging
has?
Yeah,
that
but
goddamn
tickets,
much.
Jelly Roll tickets don't cost that much.
No, they're like 120, 130 now.
Not for regular tickets
When he came here to the amphitheater, you couldn't get a ticket under $100.
because it's sold out.
Well,
You could buy regular tickets to that concert for like $35.
No, they were more than that.
Like lawn seats were like $35, $40
No, I think they're more than that.
before they
When
sold out.
I probably
When I
paid
looked
that.
at lawn, it was 75.
Well, I
bucks.
didn't buy lawn. I bought seats, and they were pretty expensive. But still, I mean, Jay is charging
I mean,
like
even
A-list
to make
prices.
my point more valid, Like, where the fuck does this dude think he can get off making people pay this shit?
Yeah.
The problem is y'all keep doing it though.
That's the
If
thing.
y'all don't show up to $100 fucking show, he's gonna be like, "Fuck, I can't do this. I just lost a shit ton
But
of
they
money."
sell out every time.
They do,
Just like the ballas, which I'm sure we'll talk about.
Because people pay their price. That's why he gets away with it.
Yeah, they sell enough.
Just like the ballas pass, which I'm sure we'll talk
Yeah,
about.
$275 for both.
Because that's a whole controversy.
So yeah, the
going
Gathering's
on.
cheaper.
Yeah.
Gathering tickets are $245. They're on sale.
And
right
you
now.
get way more out of it, even if you only go for one night. You still get way more out of it.
That's true. Yeah, one day at the Gathering. Yeah, I mean, Juggalo Weekend is gonna be fun. It's just too much money. I would love to go. I wanted to go. I tried to go. I can't afford both.
Yeah.
I can't afford the trip to San Antonio and fucking $300 for tickets.
Yeah.
If I lived there, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Or if I got
Have you
in
called the
free.
venue and you should just walk in and set up.
Right.
Yeah. Just set up a merch booth.
Yeah. I mean, if it was in San Antonio.
Do you know some connects? Like somebody hit them up.
Yeah.
Get P in the door.
And I'd have to. Yeah, that'd be hard to get the merch there too. I'd have to drive.
That is
Yeah,
true.
I won't go see ICP.
I was gonna fly there. I was gonna go. I have a place to stay with a bunch of dope people in a big ass mansion.
Yeah.
And it was just.
You live 2 hours
you should
away.
go
You
for
don't
that.
know if it's worth it.
I thought about it.
Yeah.
But then it's just.
You'll sit around for that evening.
I
Maybe.
probably end up going in somehow. But
You can do the parking lot party. Just go, and then I guarantee you'll find a way in. You
probably
do.
right,
You do.
but it's just it's so expensive.
It's hard to commit to something that you don't have. You know,
Yeah.
that's a what if. Like, hey, you might get in. You
Yeah,
know,
I'm not big on that.
Yeah.
Kmart
If you
Blue
did-
Light Special brand.
If you didn't buy your
Nice.
ticket, then I wouldn't waste your money on it.
But it's definitely gonna be a good time. It'll be dope to see the Wicked Walk. That was one of the best shows. It'd be cool to see that again. Go have a good time.
No, the
Make
price
memories.
is not right.
But the price is fucked up. The Gathering's not bad. $245. Tickets went on sale Friday. Yeah, Ballas sold out. Little Ballas sold out.
ICP is probably still headlining 2 nights like they always do because they don't want to get a headliner.
Car
So
passes
you
sold
have an
out.
option to choose which day that you would even want to go. Like you
They
don't.
already announced one of the shows at the Gathering.
Oh,
It's
yeah?
the House of Horrors.
Nice.
Which was like one of the first shows we saw.
And I
think.
I promise you that a show at the Gathering, an ICP show at the Gathering, has way more magic in there, and it's a way different environment than
sure.
going into a venue and seeing them there. I promise you that you would have a way better time being in the crowd at the Gathering.
Oh yeah.
I think
It's just a total different experience.
Oh yeah. If you can only do one,
Yeah.
I mean you can do both. If you can do it all, do it all. A lot of juggalos do.
Right.
But
If
yeah,
you can swing
only
it,
do one, the Gathering always.
Gathering every day. If you can
Even
travel,
if you don't even care about the ICP show,
Right,
the Gathering. Like
yeah, just to be there for a headlining night. And
if you've
and,
never
like,
been to a Gathering,
Go.
the Gathering.
Go.
Yeah.
even if you can only go for one night, still Gathering.
Yeah.
So are you going?
Nope, because I'm not going to either.
But he's been.
I've been to
Anyways.
10 of them, so like I can picture it. I've been there for the good years, so I don't need to go anymore.
I'm going.
Yeah, when Jay's trying to do all this like pop rap bullshit,
Yeah.
I'm done with it.
Yeah,
You're not.
I'm
getting
waiting
me
for
to-
Jay to come out with a country album like everybody else.
He might as well. I mean,
Yeah, Beyonce.
Violent J, the country singer.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, he could be his own Boondocks. It'd be great.
I mean, is he going to kill himself though? Because he'd be a redneck at that point, right?
Yeah. All right, who knows? That could be. He could be.
That's the sixth.
like a split personality. You know, like he could be the redneck, but then he could also hate himself for being the redneck.
Right.
Bro, Jay, come on, man. You can tap into that idea.
Yeah. No, I'm.
I don't want to see a country album, but like I think that'd be dope.
When you try to like make these fucking radio rap fucking pop bull, I'm done with you, bro. Don't even fucking come at me like that.
I'm not going to an Astro, Merle. It's not. I don't like going. I don't like the Astro. I don't like Astro. Like it's just not an environment I want
He
to be
likes
in.
Astro Glide.
I like Astro. Astro Glide in the butt's fine, but Astro, like, it's just not an environment that I want to be in. I don't, there's people there that I don't want to associate with. I don't. The convention. Shout out. The convention itself, it's just not for me. I'm not like into comic books and stuff like that. So, I don't really get much out of it. Like, yeah, sure, there's a lot of people there I would like to see and hang out because it's always a fun time, especially in the lobby, lobby parties and all that stuff. The people,
you don't have to buy a ticket; you just go and hang out in the lobby.
That's what I mean. In all reality, like I was saying about San Antonio, that's what Juggalo is to me now.
Yeah, just
it's not even like it's like I want to see my people. I want to kick it. Like, oh, dope, someone's playing as well.
Yeah,
or oh, cool, there's a fucking mall we got to pay to get in.
Yeah.
Like, but
if there's a common gathering ground that the Juggalos are going to be able to hang out and party in,
it's always a good time.
Go do that, because that's where the Juggalo magic is nowadays. It's not in the crowd. It's not watching your favorite artist do the thing that they've been doing forever. I mean, not to take away from them. I mean, it's still a good time, but like most of us have seen it 1,000 fucking times. Insert artist name here. It doesn't matter. But it's just
because we're old.
Yeah, because we've been around for fucking.
A lot of people still have it. It's crazy to see how many people haven't experienced it.
And if you haven't, then good on you that like you still have a cherry to be popped, and it's going to be a good time. If it's your first time, I promise you, it's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be great.
It's crazy to think that they actually see people like online or meeting people like where it's like
Merle, that's not who
the
I'm
shit
talking about.
that I've experienced a million times they've never done or seen.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's crazy. It's insane to me.
Yeah, Merle, that's not who I'm talking about. But it's so you're not going to see me there.
Does that guy even exist anymore?
I don't think so, because he's in a bubble in his own fucking thing. He saw his way out. Basically,
I haven't heard much.
It's like, sir, see your way out. Thank you. Bye. Just like all the other fucking podcasts and all the other influencers.
I can't even see the comments, and now I figured out who you're talking about. Yeah, he doesn't. I don't think he's allowed there.
No, he's not allowed in the events.
Yeah, he's not allowed there. He's not allowed. But yeah, so the gathering went on sale. Car pass is sold out. Ball is sold out, and Little Ball is sold out. The funny part about this to me is when they announced this, everybody was pissed because Big Ball is moved.
Yeah, I saw that
to the second stage on the gravel.
That's bullshit.
Little Ball is now where the big ballers were, but they don't come with water or power,
and you can't park RVs there.
So. No RVs.
One of the things that I saw for that,
no, you can park RVs in Little Ballers, but there's no RV pass anymore. So they replaced the RV pass. But they changed the spots because it was level, so it wasn't fucked up. But
I saw one
of the perks of being there was being at main stage.
I saw one comment or a little bit of a comment thread,
but it's still sold out in fucking hour or two
because people probably didn't see that it got moved, but it would still sell out anyway.
Yeah,
those people are nuts. Those people that buy Balla passes, they're feverish. They're like fucking fiends.
Yeah, I never do that.
They sell that bitch out every time. But what I saw, now I don't know if this is true. I saw some people that were saying that it was moved because one, the gathering is one of the only festivals, one of very few festivals that get to actually camp inside the grounds. Everybody else has to camp outside in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And so we have privilege there.
Because there's like 6,000 more acres they usually open up for the big.
Yeah. And then also I saw that there was a problem like last year and years prior that the grounds were getting tore up from all the RVs in the ballas, and so they had to move them to be on the gravel, which I don't know why you didn't.
Because everything's like,
it's all on a hill and all that stuff, but like
they can't get to them.
But apparently they tore up the grounds pretty bad, trying to get the RVs in and out and all that shit. But what I'm saying is that they've already paved over there. Why don't they make that a gravel park? Yeah. Like if that's where you're gonna put, like ball. But I mean, that's just this festival. That's our big ball area. So maybe other festivals they use that stage instead. And who knows?
Yeah.
So that's just speculation. I don't know if that's why.
It's fine with me. But it doesn't bother me one bit.
It doesn't bother me. If I were to be a gatherer, I'm a hotel gatherer. Yeah. So it wouldn't even affect me anyways.
I mean, and the point of the ballers was just to be fucking luxury. Like,
to be in your RV and be able to watch the main stage.
I mean, you can really watch it anyway.
Yeah, but you can hear it. That was
close.
Yeah, but I mean, but being in front of the second stage is definitely a knockdown because that stage goes until like 4 or 5 in the morning.
If you go to the gathering to sleep,
yeah, fuck your sleep.
Yeah, but you don't pay $600 to go to the gathering to sleep.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's why I don't go to the gathering because
if I were
I'm old.
To be honest, if I were a big baller,
Yeah.
Which I would never. I'm not, and I would never spend that even if I had the money.
No.
I would rather be over there because that's my area anyway.
Yeah.
We talked about this a couple weeks ago. I
mean,
prefer
you
that stage.
You pay $600 so you can make 10 grand selling drugs.
Yeah.
You can do that.
The $600 plus is that including the extra ticket price that you have to pay?
No, you just gotta buy. I think it comes with.
I don't think it does.
I think Ballers comes with.
I don't think it does. I think
Maybe
you gotta
it
buy.
doesn't.
I think you gotta buy an extra ticket, which is the fucking biggest slap in the face, and it always has been that I've seen. That you spend all this money for a big Ballers pass, and then
you get in a whole day early.
We get in a whole day early, which they let everybody else in, and then you start to buy an RV pass, and then you still have to buy a ticket on top of the fucking astronomical price that you have to fight tooth and nail to get.
Yeah, you still gotta buy tickets.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like that, like you should that should be an all-inclusive
but if
thing.
tickets are $250, $575 for a Baller pass.
But you still gotta, if you have an RV, you still gotta buy an RV pass.
No, you don't.
I thought you did.
No, they don't even have RV passes.
Well, I mean, like when they did, I thought you still.
No,
had
that was
to buy...
a separate. Big Ballers, you get power and and water.
Yeah,
in a spot.
Yeah.
RV, you just get to drive your RV in. You don't get to connect.
See, I thought you still had I thought it was
which
like
is kind of what Little Ballers, minus the changing of areas.
Yeah,
Little Ballers basically replaced the RV pass.
Okay. Yeah, because I know that like when you were camping, you still had to buy a car pass to get your car in.
To bring a car in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you had to buy an admission pass.
So you had to buy an RV pass to bring your RV in.
Right.
But you didn't get power. Ballers just got electricity and water.
Well, I know that. That's the only amenity, and it was as close to the main stage as you can get, besides being on the hill.
Yeah.
But you had to be in a tent on the hill. But yeah, it's so stupid.
Yeah, that's just an added expense you don't need.
I mean, like, so,
plus, and then for me, it would be even more expensive because I don't own an RV, so you have to rent it. You have to pay fucking $1,200 or more to rent an RV.
Yeah, but renting an RV is cheaper than owning an RV because even if you bought like a used,
but renting a hotel for $400 is cheaper than to park your RV in the gathering
or to rent it. Just to rent it.
Well, just to park it inside.
Yeah.
It's 3 times as much to rent the goddamn thing.
Mm-hmm.
We rented one year. It was fucking $1,200.
And that was like fucking 20 years ago.
Yeah. So it's got to be more than that now.
Oh, back in 2007.
Is that when it was? Yeah, it was $1,200 fucking dollars.
Yeah.
Shit, I gotta do a.
Thank God we had a drug dealing friend to pay for 75% of that.
I gotta do.
Yeah, I mean it ain't.
I'm
bad
pretty sure
when
he paid for 75% of that. The other 3 of us split the other 25%.
It's still not bad when you. It sounds like a lot, but when you split it between 5 people, 6 people, it's not that bad. What do you want?
I mean, it's luxury. I get it. You don't have to leave.
Shit, $1,200 in 2007 is worth almost $1,800 now.
Yeah, so like $2,000.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
So, I mean, you'd have to have more friends than I do.
Yeah, that is true. They be stuffing the juggalos in those RVs. Like shit, you wanna camp in this RV? You can sleep on the fucking floor. You can sleep on the dashboard.
Yeah, ours was a full size too. It slept like 10.
Yeah. Now a tour bus, yeah, you can
The
stuff
one we
them in
were
there.
in? Is that what they said? 10?
I believe it slept 10.
I am not going.
In that bitch with 4.
Paul would be going.
I will be there. This will be my 24th gathering.
Yeah, there was 4 of us, wasn't there? I thought we had 5. No, 4 people.
Yeah, 4 people.
That's how we remember that.
4 people.
Good old grandpa.
I think Jay may have slept in there one night.
Yeah, I think so.
Because we had Joe with us. The only time Joe ever wanted to get
Yeah, first time I met Joe.
Me, you, Joe, and Havoc. And I think Jay showed up and we put him in the dashboard bed.
Yeah.
There was a kitchen table bed. Everything turned into a bed.
That's what I was saying. Like, shit, you want to stay with us? You can stay on the dashboard. You can sleep under the sun visor.
Right. That's fun. Yeah, this will be my 24th gathering, man. I've never missed one. I'm looking forward to it. I always do. I love it.
Yeah, at this stage of the
Like
game,
Juggalo weekend, I'm like, if I can afford it. But yeah, like I just don't miss the gathering.
Yeah.
At least not this year or next.
I do other traveling now. Like I do
Yeah,
world
me too.
destinations and shit like that.
Yeah, if I'm gonna be hot, There better be a beach in front of me, an ocean.
Right.
I'm done with that fucking walking around in the fucking
walking
130
miles.
degrees.
See, that's the
I'm not gonna
biggest
front.
downfall.
I 100% prefer Fago over saltwater. I'd much rather get splashed with. It's way more refreshing too. Saltwater gets in your eyes.
I wouldn't know. I've never touched saltwater.
You just said you're a world traveler now. What are you doing? What part of the world are you going to? Dog?
No, I want to travel the world.
Oh, but you just said you wore.
Oh no, you were. I said I'm a traveler now. Like I travel.
You
out
said
of
world
places.
traveler.
Yeah, I want to travel the world.
You want? Okay, you want to be a world.
Yeah.
Traveler. Okay. You haven't got there yet.
No,
saving up that gathering.
No, but I've been traveling within the United States.
Me too. Well, you're probably not that old, Silver Stasher. I'm old. That's the only reason I've been able to go to all the gatherings.
Right.
You know what I mean? You gotta outweigh the good with the bad.
Yeah, that's why I only went to 10 because like I started after
most juggalos weren't even
college.
Born when the first gathering happened.
Yeah. I still kick myself that the first gathering I had the opportunity to go to that I could have just went. It would have pissed my parents off, but I could have went when I was 16 when it was in Peoria.
That's what I went when I was 16.
And I wanted to go, but like at the time, like I would have been by myself. I had no Juggalo friends at all. I didn't know anybody. I had never really been to a Juggalo concert at all by myself.
It's weird. It's weird to think about, like, because like in retrospect, obviously Juggalo was a thing, but it wasn't as much of a thing as it became.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like it was just like
it's
like the people I went with. I don't consider Juggalos.
Yeah,
but at the time they were my friends, and we all listened to ICP. You know what I mean? Well, I guess one of them was a Juggalo. The other one wasn't. Suzanne was a Juggalo at the time for a while.
Yeah.
That fucking video, bro. I shared it with her too. She fucking laughed. She commented on it.
Oh, she remembers those days?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because I remember she had made a comment towards me like she never was in that scene before.
Really?
Well, you remember that?
I probably if you told me. I thought that shit was hilarious, dude. I
watched
that shit the next day.
I'm like, bro, what the fuck am I missing here? I forgot all about it.
Yeah. Well, because it's not. Yeah, it's not a normal thing. I was like, as soon as he said that, I didn't catch it at first, and they started singing the song, and I was like, and then he said, "Say," I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, little ooh way, little goo way, sucking on dick in St. Louis. I was like, oh, you guys never did anything with them, huh? Mm-hmm. You just fucking traveled for a fucking week. They wrote a song about you sucking dick from St. Louis.
Right.
I thought it was hilarious, bro.
They were like 15.
Yeah. They were older now, but we were old enough to drive.
You were. I don't think they were. Maybe later on.
We were in the same grade and shit, though.
Yeah, the birthdays are different, bro.
Yeah.
You weren't born on the same day.
No, I know, but I'm saying. Because I was the main time I remember was because we went to Kansas and they left. Me, Jason, and them two drove to Kansas. They left on their bus. And they were going to come home like a week later. And we were like, I don't know if this is okay. Like, did you talk to your mom?
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? It was a big thing. Like, we brought you here. We can't just go home without you.
No, like, I don't know
like,
what
we
happened
had to
them.
confirm with their mom. Like, I was like, fuck no. Like, but I remember because we went to a strip club there. And it's the first time Jay had ever been to a strip club. He had just turned 18.
Yeah.
So I think we were all 18. They might have been 17.
Might have been in it, yeah.
They might have been 17. That's crazy. Hey, it's the last day to vote. You could win, bro. You never know. Last day to vote. Well, actually, tomorrow is like tomorrow until like 4 o'clock or something, whatever. Me and Tony to get together. That's a t-shirt. I prefer Fago over saltwater. Hell yeah. Yes, we are all still 18.
I wish.
Ain't nothing 18 on me. Nothing feels 18.
Except for he's got 18 toes on 1 foot.
That's not even true either.
It's from drinking that lake hepatitis water.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure, totally back on they announced the one show at the gathering is the House of Horror show. I feel like that was like I think that was the second ICP show I ever saw, and it came to town twice. Did you go to those at American Theater?
I don't think so.
18 pounds overweight. That's it. Shit, I'm more than that too. Add a zero on them over. 180 pounds overweight. But yeah, that's what.
Yeah, Andy, I decided to come back for the 30 seconds that I've been gone. You just so happened to show up when I was gone.
Fucking bastard. Had to go pee.
You son of a bitch.
Had to go pee.
Yeah, and I fucking turn the screen off. You don't need to watch me walk into the hallway.
Hey. Ain't nothing there for you.
You should take the
Literally, there's
camera with
nothing
you. I'm
in
trying to watch you go pee, though.
I mean, I could take the camera with me.
So yeah, Juggalo weekend's going down this weekend. I want to talk about this though, dude. This is dope.
What is that?
Is that one of them cheese?
She's a wonderful lady. What? No.
So the homie brother Aldal, it's Sin's. I think he's actually Sin's brother. He's worked in the music industry. You probably met him before. He used to be around back in the day. He passed away. But they're doing a benefit show for him this Sunday at Diesel Concert Lounge in Detroit. So Zug Island's performing, which is a rare occasion nowadays. Critical Bill, ABK. Here's the thing everybody's talking about. If you see there, this event is hosted by Jamie Madrox of Twisted and Rude Boy together.
That's dope.
Yeah, I like it.
Cool.
I like seeing it, man.
What did you wait? What the fuck did you just say?
I know, right? That's cool.
The event is hosted by Jamie Madrox and Rude Boy together.
Fuck, Rude Boy, you better not even go back to Psychopath because you're gonna get booted right back out.
That's dope, though, man. I like it. I love
Zug
it.
Island, sorry, but you can't even claim the ICP shit no more.
You know, that's
man.
crazy.
But it's all about celebrating this man's life, who they all worked with for fucking.
Yeah. Well,
you know,
talk to the Duke about it, see how he feels.
I'm sure he probably doesn't like
I
it,
feel
but it
like
doesn't matter.
I'm in a good spot now because my brain didn't even go there anymore. Like usually that would be the first place my brain would go. I didn't even think about Rude Boy not being able to go back. Like, you know, it's like, oh shit, like that's a dope thing.
They're doing shit together.
I'm glad that they don't give a fuck about the divide and they're like, you know what? Fuck you, we're gonna do this.
Yeah.
Good.
This is for a fucking good cause. It's a good person.
Hey, I couldn't agree with it more.
I mean, you remember, what was it 2 years ago when we had Rudy on the show, and and with Lex, and he was like, see, like Rudy was making a point to be like, look, it's love, man. Like, there's no reason to not.
Yep.
And I think it's dope. I was tempted, since I can't go to Juggalo weekend, to fucking hop a flight to Detroit to go to this fucking thing. You know what I mean? Like,
that would be dope.
Just because I think that's dope. Like the fact that they're doing that together is dope. I like it. Fuck yeah.
Damn, man, you got hard times, bro.
Some random babble. Diesel. Oh, that's where that was? I didn't know that. I've been to Diesel so many times. I didn't know that's where they bowled it. That's cool. It sucks that it's that Sunday and everybody's going to be in San Antonio Friday and Saturday and probably not back in town. You know what I mean?
Why did Jamie make this show then? Is he trying to compete with Juggalo?
I think it was Zug Island. I think Sin and then booked it.
No, but he just so happened to be a part of it. M&E. Huh? They always book shit with psychopathic butch stuff. It is funny though that they do seem to always
like
book
the fact
shit
that we
together.
had crickets there.
I mean, it's true. I mean, I was just saying it tongue in cheek, but I mean, like, they do often book shows on like big shows and big events on the same weekends. M&E and Psychopathic.
I think Psychopathic are usually the ones that stir the pot.
No, it's either whoever side does it, they both wind up having big events.
Well, I'll
on
tell
like
you,
the same
Psychopathic was the
weekends,
first to
same
do
days.
it, and the ones that continue to do it. And then finally they got tired of it, and they're like, "Oh, you know what? Fuck you. We're gonna book one on your day too. See how you like it."
I haven't been in the board meeting room for either side on either of the shows. All I know is that I see that M&E has a show, like a big event, and then Psychopathic has a big event, and it's all within a couple days. And it has happened multiple times over multiple years. It's not a coincidence, and I know that it's done on purpose. I just think it's stupid. I know that M&E probably had nothing to do with this show, like you said. It was probably Zug Island. I was just making a joke. Sorry, I talk bad about your M&E boys. Okay, sorry that there's crickets because you guys don't want to talk bad about anybody over there. I was joshing.
I mean, I've seen Psychopaths do way more than what M&E did, but
look at that
that's
funny guy.
my opinion.
He's so butthurt he removed me from the fucking call.
House of It, if you buy me tickets to Juggalo Day, I'm coming.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be
If
there.
you get me tickets, I'll be there. I'll spend the fucking insane amount of money to fly there.
No, I don't have the I don't have the desire to throw ICP any money.
I feel about Astro. It's like I don't feel like throwing money at M&E.
I mean,
but I don't throw money at Psychopathic either. So like,
it's when you, like I said earlier, when you got a dude that's trying to do this fucking radio rap fucking pop bullshit, you get that shit out of my fucking face.
What is this pop song that you heard from
what
Vanilla J that's got you so upset?
Was that the Vanilla Ice thing?
No, well, not only that, but that wasn't him, but no, they're just like the shit that he's trying to do is just not. It's not music for the.
Well, I don't know what
underground.
you're
It's
referring to.
fucking bullshit. I don't know. He's on Instagram.
You said that earlier. I'm like, what is he talking about?
Silver Stasher. If they did a gathering with everybody, like I think that's when I'm going back to the gathering. And like if we have another Wizard of the Hood gathering type thing, yeah, especially if they had Tech 9 headline one night, Twisted headline the next night, and then ICP headline the final night, like the good old days. I'm definitely going. I'm for sure going.
Oh, that would be that'd be the biggest gathering ever.
Exactly. Like I couldn't miss that. Like as shitty as a juggalo that I am, I couldn't miss that.
Never heard of her, Andy. Tell her to call us or text us, or is that I don't know what that is. Is that a drag queen? Sounds like that's a drag queen name, right?
They do like the French sounding names.
Cartoon Bondurant.
Bondurant.
No idea who that is.
Bondurant does sound extravagant,
right? It's like bondage, or
it sounds French to me.
He's dope, so it's a dude.
Oh my bad.
He's dope. He might blow up.
That's cool.
I have a hunch.
We're right here. Frontier and Southwest can be cheap. Fly, stay at PJ's. I don't know. That'd be cool. Quick little hop and pop to
Corey Whore.
Yeah, Andy ain't letting you stay at his house no more.
Right?
He learned his fucking lesson.
He said, "You go stay with PJ, motherfucker."
Yeah, nah.
He said, "You ain't staying with me, bitch."
I mean, yeah. I would book a good gathering, but I don't control that shit.
Right.
That like especially like the years that they had Ghostmain and City Morgue there and Shakewell.
That's the last time you went, right?
Might have been.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like the way that they scheduled that out, like I feel like there's been so many times where I've been like, man, if they just switch the lineups per day, they could just have a whole fucking like crazy main stage, you know. But you know, you have these artists. I know that scheduling is always the thing, but you know, for the artists on their behalf. But you know, like if you have Ghostmain headlining, and then Suicide Boys opening up for them, and then City Morgue opening up for them, and then Shakewell opening up for them, like that's a crazy fucking crowd for that entire main stage. But you know, that's not how they did it.
Do you think the gathering would double if they brought Lotus back for a year?
Yes.
You think it would be fucking like the biggest shit ever? Or do you think it'd be like
if they legit had
too late, too long? Like the people that already don't care just still don't care.
If they had Dark Lotus coming back for a main stage performance on like day 3 or day 4, and they were doing Tales from the Lotus Pod, and you know, if you want to triple the thing, they would probably do it with Mars, which is not going to happen. But you know, just if we're talking fantasy here, if we're talking fantasy. Pre-release Tales from the Lotus Pod, like day 3.
I mean, don't get me wrong, that would be fucking amazing. But do you think
and
no,
Rhinus.
the ones that already said, you know what, Lotus is fucking gone. Fuck
Do you think
it.
the chapter
They're too
17ers care?
They're too far gone.
No, but they'll be there anyways because Ouija will be there. They'll be there.
Yeah,
anyways.
but I'm saying, do you think but they don't care?
No,
right? Like, it's
no,
not.
But the people that are.
But do you think there's enough? I mean, I'd be there regardless. But I think, do you
Yeah.
think there's enough people like you guys? I mean, I don't know. He didn't even say if he would go. I'm saying, like,
what would you?
Would you go back for that?
I wouldn't go back just for that. I probably would.
No.
To be honest with you, I'm over it, and I believe the people that are like,
That's what I'm saying.
over
Like
it,
I said,
they wouldn't go back.
Like I said, I would want to see a Twisted headline set. I would want to see, you know.
I mean, in all, how
They
many
wouldn't need
fucking
to
Dark
get
Lotus
technical,
sets have I fucking seen though?
Yeah. I mean, we've seen a lot.
I've seen quite a few. You know,
We're
so-
lucky. We're a lucky few at this point.
Right.
I've seen Lotus a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
I've seen it so much that I, was able to walk out on the.
I mean, it was a common thing for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, I have that going for me. I already done seen it, but
I saw him perform Kaboom in a thunderstorm.
Right. So a lot of the
that
new
shit
guys
was
coming
crazy.
in, they would probably want to see it, So
I hope the young kids would still go crazy for
I
something
think
like that.
the nostalgia is still in the air that they would be like, "What the fuck was that all about?" Sure, we hear it on CD, but what were the performances like?
Yeah,
and I think that would be enough to get them to go.
Yeah, you just want the Juggalo day that got canceled when they were going to do Tales from the Lotus Pod.
Oh, yeah.
I just set my memories were a bunch of videos from that.
Yeah.
It's really weird to watch because it's like a bunch of people I didn't know that are now my friends.
Yeah.
In the video.
Is that the live feed that you shared?
One of them, yeah.
Yeah. I love that the one live feed was just like the first like minute
It was
and a
just
half
me-
it's just that girl's ass. And I was
Oh,
like, good on you.
I
Good
literally
man.
I was just like walking around like this.
Yeah, but like the first minute is just that chick's ass.
Yeah.
It's like, that's nice. That's a nice ass.
But then there was like,
She kept
dude,
looking back like, who the fuck is this?
it's so funny to watch. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me? But then I see like, like obviously like Jay's on there, my friends, Kyle, Manny and shit. And then it was like Zane was on there. I didn't know Zane then. Kimberly was on there. I didn't know her.
The walkthrough.
Billy and Joe, fucking Zool.
Yeah.
I'd never met them in my life. They're on the fucking video for like 10 minutes.
I'm gonna have to
I was like, this is crazy. I didn't know any of these fucking people.
I'm gonna have
then.
to watch back. It was like watching an old school,
it's
like,
yeah.
like in
It's
store,
shitty,
like
grainy.
grainy fucking VHS bullshit.
Mhm.
Like, oh man,
But that was the one that was supposed to be the first night. Twisted was headlining, and Shaggy Two Dope was playing before Twisted. And then it was like Blase, Light. It was gonna be Light's first performance.
yeah.
And
Bet,
then
Andy, I got you.
Lotus was gonna perform the whole thing.
I definitely would hype you if you put in a performing together, bro.
You gonna be his hype man?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
He's not telling you.
Would
that
you
he's
go
just-
to Would
he's
you go
gonna
to see him, or
he's
would you
gonna
only go if you were his hype man?
He's gonna perform on the underground stage in the fucking the seminar next to the seminar tent and fucking 11 a.m.
He said, "I will submit to perform gathering if you hype me." Talking to me, Group. And I will go to hype him. The only way you're gonna get me at the gathering is if I'm hyping fucking Andy Sherman.
There you go.
That's a friend right there.
That's what's up.
Thanks for not saying me.
You submit for that, and then you submit for me to host the second stage. I would say Replicon Radio, but they won't all go. So just for UP of Replicon Radio.
Just leave the Replicon Radio off because we don't want to be our name associated with his shenanigans there at the gathering.
P will put a fucking banner up on the stage behind him.
Fuck yeah. Why wouldn't you?
I would.
Silly people who don't do that.
Fucking Sherman's wedding was the most attended thing at the gathering that year.
That was at Astro.
Was it Astro? Oh, I was thinking of Shapes. Never mind.
Well, that's not the gathering, Andy, but Jaeger Slam 3.
My bad, Andy. My bad. To
You
be fair,
can
I wasn't it
perform.
either. To be fair, I wasn't it either.
But that's not the gathering. Unless you want me to hype you at your Jaeger Slam, but you better give me the material so I can learn it.
Mm-hmm.
Kaboom!
Shake the ground.
I can make it.
Wow.
Just making it thunder. Polar pop. I can make it thunder. Polar pop.
Give me a heads up the next time you do that. will you?
Nope.
I can make it
You all
thunder. Polar pop.
Oh, he's gone.
Then you just how'd you do that?
Shit, that was hands
The
free.
fucking thing knew you took your headphones off and disconnected you.
Fuck you.
That was wild, bro.
Shit,
I'm still here though.
I'm still here. Memories.
Oh, Rue left again.
Rue.
But yeah,
You can
all that
change
shit's going down.
That avatar.
If y'all are still here, just remember this is it's the final day, final 24 hours or so to vote. Less than 24 hours
Good fucking
to
load.
vote Replicon Radio Awards. So get your vote in, get your shares on, share it out.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna figure out who won this motherfucker tomorrow night. Man, I'm telling you
We're
tomorrow
gonna
night.
figure it out.
We ain't gonna tell you tomorrow night, but we'll tell you real soon.
Not next week either.
Man, I mean, you never know.
If we ain't got no content, we'll talk about it next week.
We're not telling you how long it's gonna take to get the
I ain't
information,
gonna be here next week.
but we're gonna have the information.
Mm-hmm. The numbers will be tallied.
Yeah.
Yeah, vote for Big Sherm.
Why are
Unity
you
Fest.
just gone now? I don't like you not being there.
He doesn't. He's like, shit. I'm done. Ain't nobody
I
talking
don't like
to me.
you doing loud things in the microphone. So
So you
fucking
take
deal
the
with it.
What does
headphones
that have
off.
to do with your
don't-
video?
Yeah.
You don't like me not being there. I don't like loud things in my head. Well, deal with it because I had.
You did what I was gonna do.
What were you gonna do?
Do what you did.
What did I do?
Take him off the stage.
I didn't do that.
I didn't do that. Is it just? It took it off. I didn't do that.
I assumed you did. I did not.
I didn't do that.
I'm still on.
I don't understand how those things are related, Larry.
What did he say?
Oh, because they didn't march.
I'm not a fan of M&E. I marched,
Yeah, that's because they didn't.
but
That shouldn't be a knock on them.
It still doesn't. It's still not related. It's still unrelated.
Well, I mean, he feels that they disrespected him because they didn't march. I'm assuming, which makes an ass out of you and me.
Well, I tell you what. There's 3 people on the screen right now. They didn't march.
I didn't march.
None of us did.
Nobody did.
Nobody did. It's only February.
Yeah.
March is next month.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Get a little ahead of yourself, guys. Woo!
We got March right into April.
No, Marl. We're actually, we're gonna make sure that we get this shit done ASAP.
Yeah, we're not gonna announce it Christmas, but it's not gonna be next week.
No, it's not gonna be next week, but we will have it tallied by next week because we're doing it. Me and P are meeting up tomorrow. Gonna stare at some booties and we're gonna stare at some boats. Gonna eat some wings.
Andy, that's why you're the shit.
Drink some beers.
Yeah. All right, Rue and Tony. Can you guys see this?
Nope.
I can.
I got the comments on. I'm looking at the comments.
Now, can they hear us with that screen on?
Yes.
How many times you gonna ask that?
Every time.
Every time they say yes, it was the one time when I had a bunch of audio playing. It was just louder than we were.
Can you make that bigger?
That's what I was trying to see if I could do.
Because I see something there. I just don't. You can pick 3.
Can you see it now?
It's not very big.
It's kind of hard. I haven't made a decision on this.
How about you just send it to us in our chat so we can look at it on our other devices?
I can do that.
But the real question is can they see it at home? Is it bigger?
It's
for
pretty.
them to
I
see?
got it on full screen and I can read it.
I mean, if it's on a phone, I
don't
they
got
can
a
see
full
it.
screen, bro.
And I have.
Oh, I can full screen it. Ooh, you can only pick 3 80s movies. I'm not going to list all of those. So
It's harder than I expected it to be.
You know what?
I can list them.
I'm going to be quiet for a second. I'm going to read this.
We got The Breakfast Club, Ghostbusters, Pretty in Pink, E.T., Raiders of the Lost Ark, Dirty Dancing, The Fly, Evil Dead, Big, Beetlejuice, Flashdance, Purple Rain, Roger Rabbit, Short Circuit, Lost Boys, Empire Strikes Back, Karate Kid, Back to the Future, Top Gun, Outsiders, 16 Candles, Nightmare on Elm Street, The Goonies, Gremlins, Poltergeist, Heathers, Child's Play, Weird Science, The Never-Ending Story in fucking yellow that you can barely read, Tron, Rocky IV, Teen Wolf, Dark Crystal, Stand By Me, Coming to America, Blade Runner, Lean on Me, and Mask. This is hard.
Well, Goonies is a for sure for me. The Outsiders is a for sure for me because those are like my two favorite movies already.
I need to rewatch. I'm gonna put that on my list. I need to rewatch that.
I got mine. My 3.
Damn. Can I guess your 3?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on. Let me remember to write this down first.
See, that movie wasn't even all that good. It was good, but it wasn't all that good.
Which one?
Child's Play.
You're not gonna get. You might get 2. You're not gonna get the third one.
Pretty in Pink is the third one.
I think Child's Play is on your list. Evil Dead's on your list. And
Purple Rain. Purple Rain.
I don't know. There's probably since you've said something weird, I feel like it's a wild card.
Guys.
Beetlejuice.
Well, you got 2.
Yeah, I knew that.
You got 2 of them.
Yeah, I knew I had the first 2. I knew
Nope.
that. No?
No.
Oh.
Mask.
I'm not a huge fan of Child's Play. I mean, it's fun. I love Jennifer Tilly. I'm not gonna. I love that. Version.
Well, she wasn't in the first one.
I know. That's what I like. The
So
I was
Evil
saying that.
Dead, Beetlejuice, and
Yeah. What's the third? You're not gonna guess the third.
Blade Runner. Lean on Me?
Yeah, but it's not Poltergeist. I don't know, Lost Boys. Or Nightmare on Elm Street, maybe.
Lean on Me was Mr. Claw, Mr. Claw.
Yep, that's the substitute teacher one.
Lean on Me? Is
Well,
that
he was
your
the-
third?
Mr. Clark was the principal.
That's the one with Corey Feldman.
Oh yeah,
and,
the principal did. Stand By Me was the one where they found the dead body on the train tracks.
Yeah, it's Corey Feldman and
yeah.
fucking the one dude.
Lean on Me was where was it? What did Morgan Freeman? Yeah, Morgan Freeman was the principal.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I was thinking of Stand By Me.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I chose Evil Dead.
I would say Roger Rabbit for you.
I was close. I wanted that one, but it's like
Roger Rabbit was a phenomenal fucking movie.
I love that
It's a
movie.
fucking great movie.
I love that. Jessica Rabbit, bitch. Damn, that bitch is fine. It was a close one for me, but the thing was is that like I hadn't watched it that much, and it fell down to like how many times have I seen these movies and how much did it play like an entertainment part of my childhood. And so like I chose Evil Dead, Beetlejuice, and Lean on Me because I watched the fuck out of Lean on Me. I love that movie. It's such a good movie.
It is.
Yeah, Roger Rabbit. And Short Circuit was up there too because I love Short Circuit.
Lean on Me is not the one with Corey Feldman, right?
Nope.
Okay.
No, Stand By Me is.
Stand By Me is.
What happens in Lean on Me?
Lean on Me, like Morgan Freeman comes into an inner city school.
Yeah,
he tries to save it. He's real strict. He walks around with a fucking megaphone. Fuck your sleep. And then like there's some like Chicanos that come in that want to rule it and they want to deal drugs out of there, and they wind up.
The best way that we could either probably put it in a perspective for you is similar to Dangerous Minds, but the principal's trying to change the school.
I gotcha. I remember it. It's just I used to get them confused.
Wouldn't you think that'd be probably the easiest way to explain it to them?
And also, what is it? There was a couple different ones, like the substitute movies or whatever, where like the substitute teacher comes in and they wind up getting into gunfights with the fucking gangbangers and shit.
Are stupid.
There was like 2 of those, but it's kind of the same thing, but it's not with Lean on Me, but it's similar to where like he has to, they try to kill him and like, but Howard the Duck, if that was on there, I probably would have chose Howard the Duck because I loved Howard the Duck.
It is an 80s movie. I guess you just get to keep that one because it's not on the list.
Yeah.
This is hard for me.
Well, Back to the Future is one for you for sure.
Absolutely. That's a one. Yeah. I think that's the greatest trilogy of all time.
Yeah.
And The Lost Boys would probably be right there with it.
Yeah.
Now, your
I'm not disagreeing. My second one was
you gotta
honestly,
go to Dark Crystal.
No.
If
that was the Labyrinth? Yes.
Maybe he's gonna do Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters is definitely, it should be on my list.
It's close, man.
But Back to the Future and Never Ending Story are absolutely on my list.
See, that was like it. when I was just young enough to not really recall a lot of things. I did watch that movie, and I remember bits and pieces, but I don't know. I don't even think I
love it.
I don't
I can
even
sing
remember
the fucking song for you. Right now.
It's a never.
Oh, Stand By Me is on there
too. Yeah, it is. That's why I thought you were asking about it.
I didn't realize they were both on.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know if I can get a third one.
What were we just talking about? Rewatching? I don't remember.
I haven't rewatching the Never Ending Story.
I was
Like,
before that. I was going to write it down. I forgot.
Oh, Ghostbusters?
No, something else. I don't think it was on this list. I think it was something else we mentioned.
Goonies
Howard
Never
the Duck.
Die.
Yes.
Howard the Duck. Howard. Yeah. I loved Howard the Duck. And Leah Thompson in there, bro?
Howard the Duck and the Outsiders.
Bro, Leah Thompson?
I saw a clip from that the other day, and I was like, oh, with fucking with Ferris Bueller dancing in the record store or whatever.
That bitch can quack my duck any day. Even now.
Bro, I'm telling you, dude, for real, Ghostbusters, Dirty Dancing, Back to the Future, The Lost Boys, Roger Rabbit, Beetlejuice, Goonies, Gremlins, fucking Weird Science, Never Ending Story, and Teen Wolf. Everything else I can get by without. But
they said 3.
I know, but it's like it's so hard.
More than 3.
Like
You
these
know,
are
I think that would be my third one. Was Beetlejuice.
These are like important
You can't,
movies
like,
to me.
Beetlejuice is like, you can't like not have that. I can understand not having Evil Dead because that's a niche thing for
Yeah, who
me
gives a
as
shit
of
about
now.
that?
Like, if you would have asked me 10 years ago, I wouldn't have had Evil Dead on there. But like now,
Yeah,
Evil Dead is a big part of my, my life.
But
So,
Goonies never die.
that is true.
How do you know what I mean? Like,
But I ruined.
I
The
can't
Goonies.
imagine a life without "Hey, you guys,
baby.
Say-
Like, but I ruined the Goonies for myself. Like now, and I'm not gonna.
What did you pick? The Outsiders. What was the second one?
Outsiders is a good one.
The Outsiders, Goonies, and then
Goonies.
and then Beetlejuice.
You fucking
Because
social.
Goonies was like my favorite fucking movie when
Yeah.
it came out. The Outsiders was like my all-time favorite fucking book.
That was
I read
that was a good movie.
And then watched the movie.
Yeah.
And then Beetlejuice, dude, just because like it's another one of my favorite fucking movies.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, like Roger Rabbit, Ghostbusters,
So
Back to the
Ghostbusters
Future,
is
there's
so
many
high on
good
my
ones
list,
on
bro.
there.
Bro, Johnny 5, Short Circuit.
Oh yeah.
Come on, man.
You're right.
Johnny
One
5.
and two were both good.
Yeah.
One was better than the second.
I don't think it's like it's not a staple, but it was a really good movie. And both
It's a great
of them.
movie.
Yeah.
It's
so-
like these movies are like this is
but like Can't Live Without. I could probably live without it. It would suck, but like, I could
Hey,
live without
Laser Lips, your mama was a snowblower.
it. Right. Come on, man.
Yeah, these like almost dude, like half these movies like hit something in you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Like The Breakfast Club, that was close for me. I love that movie. That's a
Yeah.
great one. Don't you
so much of
forget
the sound
about me.
see that soundtrack affects me more than
Fire.
the actual movie.
Fire, dude.
You know what I mean? To be honest, for real. The soundtrack.
And have you heard the conspiracy theory about that? Where it was all in that what's her name? The goth girl that like she like lays her head on the desk a lot. And all that
I know
stuff.
what you're talking about, but I don't
I can't remember her name, but the conspiracy is that it was all in her head and she was the only one in detention. But she was making up this fantasy about, all these groups come together because she was such an outcast and like, the jock fell in love with, or like, the jock fell in love with her and all that stuff, and everybody gets along. And, it was just a fantasy that she had because she was the only one that was in detention.
Yeah.
And it never actually happened.
I don't know. Maybe.
Maximum Overdrive all day, but I don't think that was an 80s movie. Was it? Was that 88?
Andy's was Evil Dead, Roger Rabbit, and Lean on Me. Is Evil man? I fuck with Evil Dead and I like Ash and I like it's just
I got to give it to Alex because she made Evil Dead such a significant part of my life now because like she's such a huge fan.
I get it, but
and, like we've
next
done a
to
lot
up
of
those
fun
fucking
stuff.
I don't think it stands.
Evil Dead like changed
I know
the
it's just my
horror
personal
genre.
opinion, but I don't think it stands. I don't think it stands a candle next to almost any of them movies.
Yeah, but is
On that list,
from a
bro?
horror perspective, a horror movie perspective, it changed. It was a significant part of the horror genre.
You can't forget about the locals kick your face, the locals kick your ass, the locals kick your ass into outer space.
It's a fucking Lean on Me.
No,
It sounds like something.
I know what that is. And I
What
can't
is that?
even-
That's Short Circuit.
Is it Short Circuit?
When he's all dressed up with the fucking leather vest and little spiky fucking hair, dude. And he runs into a little fucking gangbanging dude. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Man.
Short Circuit, man. I gotta watch it again.
I'm telling you, like
I'm adding it to my list. Right
there's so many that are on here that are fucking hard.
now. Short Circuit 1 and 2.
Oh my god. Stephanie. Beautiful
Yeah.
Stephanie.
They find alive. That's pretty cool, Andy. Your dad cooked for them on the ship. That was dope. Yeah, the mask. I knew. You guys know what that was, right? The mask.
Yeah, that had Sharon. The dude
Yeah,
with the fucked up
the
face.
dude with the face. Yeah.
That was a good movie, though.
It was. What's up, GQ Barbecue? Welcome back.
When you're not strong.
Dirty Dancing's fire, dude. Dude, I'm not gonna front. I can't even lie, dude.
Carry on.
Dirty Dancing is a huge part of my fucking childhood for sure.
It
I grew up
was
in a house
amazing.
full of women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that was like the thing.
Oh yeah.
And the soundtrack on that too. But I loved it.
Like,
I
I mean,
love Dirty Dancing.
Even like
You
E.T.
gotta put loose.
I mean, Tron was a good
no,
movie,
that's
too.
not that bad.
I've never been a big fan of Tron. Never ending story just never ended and it bored you. It did definitely ended.
No, it's still going on.
Like the movie ended though.
Yeah.
And there was a Never Ending Story 2 and Never Ending Story 3 with Jack Black.
Like, I can do without 16 Candles in the Breakfast Club, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
The Karate Kid, I can do
Oh,
without.
Maximum Overdrive was
Pretty in
86.
Pink, I can do without that.
I love Maximum Overdrive. Like that. I know that that's not a significant movie in any genre, but I love that movie. If that was on there, that would have been on my list.
Weird Science, I can do without that.
Yeah, I love that movie, but I could do without it.
What, Maximum Overdrive?
No, Weird Science.
The Dark Crystal. I
Yeah,
can
thanks
do
for bringing
without
that back. I was having a
Yeah,
fun
I'll
time
put it
looking
back
at
up.
that list.
Yeah.
Coming to America was good, but I could do without.
I mean, The Empire Strikes Back. I like the Star Wars.
Second batch.
Well, I hate the first three. I really do.
I mean, Star Wars,
Which is
great,
4, 5, 6. But I fucking hate them. I
I
hate them.
mean, Big was a really good fucking movie.
for sure.
And then Raiders of the Lost Ark was a damn good movie, too.
Yeah, Indiana Jones was a big deal when we were kids, for sure.
Yeah.
Temple of Doom and Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Poltergeist, I like the movie, but I think I could probably do without it.
There.
That scared the shit out of me, though.
Yeah, just because of the fucking old lady.
Or whatever.
I think The Exorcist is way scarier than
Is that on here?
No.
No.
I think the idea of The Exorcist,
Was The Exorcist in the 70s?
the idea of The
Yeah.
Exorcist was scary because, like, when I was a kid, I wasn't allowed to watch it. Like, my parents wouldn't let me watch it because it was like, they're like, it's real, it's true, it's devil. You can't
Happened
watch
here.
it.
Right.
And then when I
It was
actually
73.
watched it, like later, I
73.
was like, eh.
Right.
So I already know. Like at that point, I already know. I'm like, oh, it's a movie based on a story about a boy. She's throwing up pea soup. Like I don't even care.
You know, I watched
Like it didn't affect me because I already knew.
Like,
the part.
Teen Wolf was a damn good
Teen
movie,
Wolf was
too.
fucking
Both
amazing.
of them.
I'm not gonna lie. It took me until my
Fucking love
adulthood
Teen
to
Wolf.
actually watch Exorcist,
Yeah.
and when I watched it, I was like, "This is boring.
Yeah.
This sucks.
Yeah,
I
kinda.
fucking hate this movie. I do not like the first Exorcist. It is so boring to me.
I agree.
I understand the scenes that she's doing. You know, she's fucking herself with the crucifix, and you know, she's levitating the bed. Like those are cool scenes, but it is like 2.5 hours or like 2 hours of just nothing.
Yeah.
It is so boring. It's so
What the
boring.
fuck is Heathers?
It was like a chick movie. It was like the first chick flick.
I have no idea what the fuck that is, so I
Never heard of
I don't need that.
Oh shit, they got Nightmare on Elm Street. That's a good one too.
I never cared about
It wouldn't have
Tron.
been on my list.
I never cared for Rocky. Teen Wolf was amazing.
I
The
really
Dark
think-
Crystal was a letdown to me because I was such a the Labyrinth is like one of my favorite movies of all time. Blade
The
Runner,
Fly
I could
was a
care
good
less.
movie too, but I
The
think
what?
that's The Fly. I think
That was a fun
Heathers
one.
is the only movie
Bro, my
on here that I
my
don't
eyes didn't
recognize.
even notice that was on the list. The
I saw
Fly.
it.
My eyes just went right past it.
Yeah.
Like, oh. I like what's his name?
Shit.
I mean,
you know.
Top Gun was good. Both of them.
What's his name? Fucking Jurassic Park. Fucking
I can't remember
I
his
know
name.
faces. I
Blank
don't know
Blank rules the
names.
world. The guy from The Fly. Like, he's
Jeff
fucking-
Goldblum.
Yeah. He's like naked in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he turns into the fucking fly. I've seen the movie. It's a gross movie.
Hey.
Hey.
Time
Oh, what
of
is that?
my
Rocky
life.
5?
I believe that's a
Yeah,
4.
What was that with the Russian?
I have no fucking idea, bro. I've
One,
watched all the Rockies. I could care less. Though.
two. Yeah, I think that was with the Russian.
Flashdance, bro. What's up?
I could do without that.
I'm hyped for Beetlejuice.
I mean, I just cannot see any list on here that doesn't have Beetlejuice on it. Like I don't even if I don't know. It's such a big, significant movie.
Like Purple Rain was good, but I could do without.
Well, I mean, if we weren't a room full of white guys, again, Purple Rain would be on some people's list. I honestly, I've never seen it.
It's good.
I've heard it's good. It's just one of those things that never piqued my interest.
Yeah,
Apocalypse Now was a good one. Full Metal Jacket, but I don't even think that. I mean, I guess that would be because they got Top Gun on here. Like, if they put Full Metal Jacket on there, I would have to put that on my list. Like, I would have to probably bump Evil Dead and go with that.
I mean, there's more 80s movies out there they could have put on here than some of these, but
I'm glad I didn't make this list to pick 3 from, because it would be ridiculous. Because these lists, you got to have some that are just throwaways. You're just like, yeah, nah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Pretty in Pink, come on, man. That's you can do without that. Tron, you can do without that. Rocky, 16 Candles, Teen Wolf, you can do it all that.
What the fuck?
Blade Runner, you can do without that. Weird Science, you can do without that.
Purple Rain.
Purple Rain, Purple Rain. Yeah, like, so
Full Metal Jacket is the only military movie I've ever liked, ever.
Have you seen Saving Private Ryan?
Uh-huh. Careless.
Like, why can't Ferris Bueller's Day Off be on there? Beverly Hills Cop.
I don't want more on here. You're only supposed to pick 3, motherfucker. I couldn't even do that.
But I'm saying there's a lot of movies that should be on here.
For sure.
Maybe some of these could probably go.
Well, like I was telling him, I was like, it's a good thing I didn't make this list, because like half of this list you got to put throwaways on there.
Yeah.
I would have just put.
Yeah, they did. The Fly.
Oh, well, yeah.
Evil Dead.
Heathers, 16 Candles, Teen Wolf, like Dark Crystal.
You
like,
leave Teen Wolf out of this.
All of them can go.
There's a penis at the end of that movie.
Okay.
You know about that, right?
Yeah. What is that one movie? I just actually went to go.
You know about that, right, Rue? The penis?
Which movie?
Teen Wolf?
Oh, yeah.
Sleepaway Camp had a penis at the end of that too, and I went to see a showing of that movie with the actress that they had the penis on.
Like,
the
why
actress had a penis?
No, it was a body double, but no, the actress that was the killer in Sleepaway Camp, she did a showing like of that movie where she did commentary in the theater with us, and she was talking to us and did Q&A and all that shit.
She was like, "There's a penis."
Well, she told us the story about the penis. Is that like they went around a local college campus and they were like, "Hey, who wants to make $100?" and put the penis on camera. Well, they found a guy, and the guy got so much hate because there was a tiny pecker that like he never surfaced. Like, nobody really knows who he was.
Oh, well, Teen Wolf was a secret penis.
Oh, well,
It's a PG movie.
Yeah.
At the end of the movie,
they snuck it in there?
Yeah, it's an extra. There's a basketball game and everyone's celebrating, and he's just on the bleachers, and he stands up and his dick's hanging out of his pants. And they had to go back in and re-edit the movie, but the whole first release is kind of digging it. It's just a guy in the background. He's just like, yeah.
That's like, he's told the other extra standing there. So he's like, "Bro, check
Like,
this out.
yeah.
I'm gonna get my dick in
Like
this."
Fast Times at Ridgemont High should be in here. Fucking Porky should be in here. Fucking like, dude, there's a million fucking movies that should be in here.
Oh yeah.
Porky's good.
Oh man, that's fucking hilarious.
Fucking Animal House.
Did I talk about that
Bill
on
and
there? It
Ted's
was a couple of
Excellent
weeks ago.
Adventure.
I went to the Alamo Draft House to watch it
What?
with Felissa, whatever her name is.
Felicity?
No. The name, the
You want to watch The Room?
no,
I bet they had something about that.
no. Felissa Rose is the actress that was the main killer in there. That was a fun time because, like, I've seen that movie a bunch, and to see her there and like do commentary throughout the movie, like Mystery Science Theater type shit, it was cool. It was cool. It's a good time. She's super nice too.
Yeah.
I didn't meet her one-on-one, but just having her interact with everybody.
I'm hyped for Beetlejuice.
La 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 bumbo.
Are you excited as a big Beetlejuice fan? Everybody had Beetlejuice on their list. So are you guys excited for Beetlejuice?
I'm not excited for any remakes or anything that they go back to because we
Not
had
a remake,
that.
it's a sequel.
I know, but and I know it's all the original, and I want to have high hopes. But here's the thing: is that I lived through the 2000s and the 2010s where they literally just remade everything and they made it horrible. They made everything horrible. So I have PTSD cinema-wise on anything they're going to go back and try and redo or do again or make a sequel.
It's a sequel though.
Yeah, but
You're
that
talking
doesn't
about-
mean they're going to do it right.
Yeah, but you're talking about reboots.
No. I'm talking about like where they go back and they whether it be a reboot or a sequel to something. They did that a whole bunch because they ran out of fucking ideas in Hollywood.
Yeah, but this is a legit sequel. And they got Keaton. He wouldn't sign on to us shitty.
I love Keaton. He I don't think I've seen a bad movie with him in it. At least his
parts.
At least his parts. Yeah.
And Jenna Ortega, bro.
Yeah.
I fucks with Jenna Ortega, dog.
I'm excited, but I really am holding off really being full in. Like, I'm going to go in with very high hesitation. Like, I'm just going to, when they brought the Ghostbusters back.
So good. It's amazing.
Yeah, but like you went in there like, man, they're going to fuck
this
this up.
they did the chick one that nobody liked.
But they fucked it up.
But I didn't even hate the chick one.
But I mean, still, they fucked it up.
Yeah.
And then they went back to it, and they were like, they unfucked it. But they don't ever really do that a lot.
Yeah.
They don't ever unfuck themselves.
No, Ghostbusters was a rare.
Well,
like
it's going to be released September 6th,
Hocus Pocus 2.
So it's coming this year. So let's hope it's good.
Like Hocus Pocus 2, they finally did that, and they didn't fuck it up, but they really made it family friendly, and it did kind of take away from it.
Yeah, it was decent though.
But it wasn't great. It was decent, and I could do.
I ain't mad at decent.
I could do without it.
Yeah, but it's more fun with it.
It was a fun movie.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it, and I will go watch it.
I'm looking forward to anything with Jenna Ortega.
I understand.
And you get Michael Keaton too, and Beetlejuice.
I'm excited to see Michael Keaton in another role because I love him in everything. He's such a good actor.
Yeah,
and it sucks that he hasn't been doing a lot of shit.
You watch anything cool recently? Speaking of Jenna Ortega,
Bro,
I watched her new movie.
Bro,
it sucked.
I tried to watch The Cell with Morgan Freeman, John Cusack. Who the fuck else is
The
in it?
J-Lo movie?
No, not that one.
Ugly as a motherfucker.
Who?
Jenna Ortega.
What? What are you talking about? Jenna? No, she ain't.
That's from 2016. Okay,
that's not the one with J-Lo.
No. That's it's called.
She looks good there.
Jenna Ortega's hot though.
She's ugly, bro.
She looks plain there.
Good there.
Okay,
look at her as Wednesday.
No, Cell.
I have no idea what that is.
I thought it was a new movie because it just popped up on streaming.
It's a Jennifer
This is a
Lopez.
2002. No,
that's what I said. No, it's some other shit.
No, it's got John Cusack in it. It's got Samuel L. Jackson, and it's an apocalyptic world, but it's from 2016.
I don't know if he's calling us nerds or he's just talking about the movie nerds.
I mean, the movie's Nerds was pretty fucking good too.
That guy was in Astro, wasn't he? One of them, like Astro 1 or 2. That fucking I can't do it, but you know what I'm talking about.
Booger.
The main nerd, the nerdy nerd. No, Booger was not. Burger was gross.
Burger. Hamburger.
I went and saw Madam Web.
Yeah, I saw you tagged yourself there.
Mm-hmm. It's getting like terrible reviews.
Like
the worst reviews Sony movies ever gotten.
I give Cell terrible reviews.
I thought it was
made 10
right.
minutes into it.
Really?
I didn't get to finish my review, but yeah.
Oh, you weren't talking, so.
Well, because you started talking to Rue.
You
started talking over me. I was
looking up your movie.
I was showing you which one it was, and then he said the same thing you said about J-Lo, and then you started talking about Jenna Ortega, and then he pulled up Jenna Ortega.
Jenna Ortega was before you, while you were looking up your movie, and then you showed us what you showed him what you were talking about.
And he just kept talking what you guys were talking about.
I quit paying attention because you were getting ready to finish telling us.
Yeah,
about
but then
your
he
thing.
started telling me about what he watched.
Oh,
Anyway, I don't recommend.
I didn't
Cell.
interrupt anybody. I'm sorry.
No, you didn't.
Don't watch Cell.
Don't watch Cell.
He says John
It's
Cusack
very-
and Samuel L. Jackson.
It's very weirdly shot.
Yeah.
Like it's weird. Huh? It's like something that you would see at one of them film festivals. It's a film festival movie. It's fucking weird.
That's kind of what that I watched that Miller's Girl. It's the new Jenna Ortega movie.
Yeah, ironically enough,
Bro, because it like she's hot and
Yeah.
she's like the whole point of the movie is like she seduces her teacher. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, oh, that's gonna be hot. She's gonna be like schoolgirl. Like that's why I watched it.
Yeah,
It's fucking terrible. It's
Martin
boring.
Martin Freeman is the teacher.
It's boring. It's all right, but then it's like that's
silly.
It's ridiculous. But Madam Web is getting the worst reviews ever. Like
All right.
it's getting headlines for being the worst movie.
Okay.
Um,
I've never heard about it until you tagged yourself in it.
Well, I see it all over the place, but it's got.
Well, you also have your algorithm.
Yeah, I got comic book
nerded out.
algorithm,
Yeah.
First of all, it's got Sydney Sweeney. Talk about hot chicks. Sydney fucking Sweeney is
See
fucking
that?
gorgeous.
See that?
You think Sydney Sweeney's hot? Rue?
Isabella.
I'm not sure who
Merced?
that is, but I can look.
She's
it up.
gorgeous. She's in Euphoria. If you want to see her topless, watch the HBO show Euphoria.
Who was her
Emma
name?
Roberts. she's
Sydney
hot,
Sweeney.
too.
Yeah, Emma Roberts. Is good.
Sydney with an S.
Yeah, Sydney Sweeney.
Sydney Sweeney.
But I thought it was an okay movie. Do I think it's a great fucking movie? Am I going to rant and rave about it? Is it going to be on my list? No. But did I enjoy my time in the theater? It was fine. It was a fine movie. It's an origin story for characters that don't like. People wanted it to be a superhero movie, right?
Mhm.
Because it's based on comic books, but it's not. You get these chicks in costume for like probably 2 minutes of screen time.
She just got a nice set of tits.
Yeah, you get like
she don't look bad.
Wow.
yeah, she's super hot.
Nice set.
But yeah, you get like the I think the reason people are mad is because you get like maybe 3 minutes of screen time of them in their costumes as superheroes.
And what about superheroes?
Because it's like because this is them as kids and like what happens.
I mean, all the
And it's
images
a
that
whole
I'm pulling
story
up-
building up to this.
So it's like the first Rob Zombie Halloween, where it's like you want Michael Myers and killing, but it's just a backstory.
Yeah.
Stupid.
But that's what you know what I mean? Like, because these are characters nobody fucking unless you're like super into comic books, you don't know who these people
I
are.
don't know who this is.
Exactly. So it's made for people like you. And I mean, I know who the characters are, but
To
I
tell
don't
me who they are.
I don't know their stories either.
Yeah.
They're like B, C characters, right? So I knew
So
that going
she-
into
so
it.
she's like a female Spider-Man.
Yes. Well, yeah. Well,
Let's
Madam,
call
yeah.
her Madam Web because
Yeah.
she's a woman.
Yeah.
And
Well, there's four of them. Madam Web
and
is like
Spider-Man
the
was taken.
well,
Spider Woman.
Sydney Sweeney becomes Spider Woman.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
But you only get that for like
Was
a
she
minute.
bit by the same spider?
No.
How did she get her powers?
A different spider.
Are they in? Oh, it was another spider.
Mhm.
Okay. I mean, at least they kept true to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. My mom got bit by a spider.
Yeah, there's
and
like a whole thing.
All she got was
There's a
hole in
whole
her ass.
backstory about these spiders in this crazy little country, and like the mom goes there and she's pregnant, and then she gets killed for the spider, and then the spider bites her, the dying mother, and
Yeah.
then the baby gets born and becomes Madam Web. Once she becomes an adult, she has these like powers where she sees like
Once
glimpses
her
of.
balls drop and she can start
Yes.
coming out of her hand.
No, she
Does she
doesn't.
do
She
the
doesn't have
weapon?
Spider-Man thing. She just has like a sense of. She can see the very distant, like the very short future.
Yeah, like in the next couple minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Or, like, probably 10 minutes or so.
I didn't know spiders
like-
could do that.
It's kind of like
That's weird.
what
What
it's not.
spider powers does she have?
It's not. It's the spiders.
Does she
just-
do any webs?
whatever this? It's like some sort of genetic thing. The spider.
Why do they call her Madam Web if she can't do webs?
Well, she does sort of. She does like mental webs later. She learns.
Oh, psychological webs.
So first it starts off when she's doing something, and all of a sudden she sees somebody die.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, she wakes up like she had a fucking. It's like she's having a flashback,
So
but
it's
it's
like
a flash forward,
like Final Destination.
similar. And then she
This
stops.
This movie's
Yeah,
already been made.
and then she stops it, right? Which is how she meets all the girls and yada yada yada. But then at the end, she starts honing her powers and she starts learning,
Yeah.
and she can like literally like has like a web in her mind and can fucking. She can be over here and over here
It's
and
like
over
that.
there and
It's
over
like
there.
that meme from Sunny in Philadelphia where he's got the board of like all the fucking connected pieces,
Yeah,
and then,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
just like, I got it right here.
Yeah,
Let me
but then she
explain
can
it."
like affect all of it at the same time.
Oh, so it's like Final Destination meets the Butterfly Effect meets Sunny in Philadelphia.
Sure. whatever makes you feel good.
So, but I mean, from a comic book
But it was
fan perspective, was it good?
It was like I said. I understand why people are mad, and they don't.
Yeah,
and I feel like they don't even know.
But
why.
you're in for it for the lore.
They don't know why they're mad. Everyone's just trashing this movie because they're like, "Oh, it's the worst superhero movie ever." I'm like, "Yeah, because you only get a superhero for like a minute."
Yeah,
it's a decent. It's not the greatest movie ever made. It's not. You know what I mean? I'm not.
Take the superhero out of it,
But it's a
sounds
fine
boring.
movie.
But take the superhero out of it, it sounds boring. Like a 2-hour origin story is boring.
But it's for like fucking 5 characters. There's a lot going on. There's a lot happening.
I mean, it still sounds boring. I don't like. It's like the first Lord of the fucking Rings. It's just a build up.
I still haven't gone through that.
I don't know. I could be talking out of my ass.
I literally still have never got.
I watched the Lord of the Rings. Like, I do love that Lord of the Rings is literally one movie, and then the next movie is just a continuation. Like if you watch them back to back to back, it's like watching one movie. I like it. But I could be talking out of my ass, but like I know that like it was a lot of build up for the first one. There wasn't a whole lot going on. I could be talking out of my ass, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. So like origin stories, they tend to be boring, so they're gonna have a second one, which is probably gonna be awesome.
Yeah,
when they get all
well, like here's the thing, like so Sony, it's weird. Like if you're in the comic book shit, like the MCU, like the movies, not comic books, but like the movie world. The MCU is the big shit. You know what I mean? That's what everybody fucking watches. But Sony owned the rights to Spider-Man and leased it to MCU,
and they fucked it up.
No, that's the one everybody likes.
Fucked it up.
But Sony still gets to make. They still get some money too.
Oh, so
they made Venom. They're the ones that made the Venom movies. And then they made Morbius, which everybody fucking hates. Now they're making Madam Web. They're making another one with They're making all these villain origin stories. And everyone's like, oh, this sucks. It sucks. I hate it. But I'm like, bro, do you guys not see the bigger picture? Like they're creating all these origin stories to lead up to this big fucking massive. Unless like I feel like my issue with the whole thing is I feel like the people that are watching these movies and giving them bad reviews are gonna fuck it all up.
But the reason
you're building this whole world over here like the MCU did, and it's all going to come together. And now they're going to introduce fucking MCU Spider-Man, and he's going to fight all these villains that have this huge backstory, and it's going to create another big like fucking not Final Destiny, like Endgame, like it was the biggest movie in the world when they brought it all together. Avengers.
My thing with it is that I think that
you're all bad, Bartle boss.
I think that
you're not the boss of me, Bartle.
The cinema world goes through phases. Right now, I think we're getting to the end of the superhero phase of like it being popular. Like we had a comedy phase in the 2000s where it was just nothing but comedy movies. They were awesome. Then we went through a horror movie phase, and then we went through a remake phase, and then we went through like a superhero phase. And I think it's getting burned out. Like
Ninja Turtle phase.
There are, but that's too specific. I'm talking about like a genre that, you know, I think people are getting tired of seeing these fucking superhero movies every fucking day, and that's the only big blockbusters that are.
Give me more.
Out. I get it for a fan, and I think it's great that they're building a universe. But the problem is that that's the only things really coming out that are really.
Well, that's not their fault. Other people didn't make movies.
The studios only go after what's super popular right now and making.
No, I know. That's what's stupid.
Yeah. But like I said, you know, like the comedy, you don't see a lot of comedies coming out anymore. But I think the comedy phase is coming back. Like we're eventually, because like you got things like Deadpool and all that stuff.
Well, yeah, a lot of the comedy got lost because of fucking woke America, though.
It did, but
everybody got too offended.
I saw that from a comedian the other day on a reel that I saw that was talking about bringing the word retarded back, and it's like, you know, because all this woke generation from these younger kids are realizing how fucking funny it was to call somebody fucking retarded. Okay, you guys are realizing why we said it so fucking much. Okay, and now it's starting to come back because they're realizing they were wrong. Like, yeah, no, I
Right.
get it. There were things that we did say. There were things that we did talk about and joke about that, yeah, it was too much, but like they're not old enough to realize when we say, yeah, times were different. Like, we didn't believe that in the beginning either. When
Is that
we
what
were
Shane
young.
Gillis got in trouble for? Was saying retarded?
It was Shane Gillis is like headlining, is like bullheading it, bringing retarded. Because he's like,
bringing retarded back.
I mean, I'm gonna let the retard tell me that I probably shouldn't call him retarded. I'm not gonna listen to some fucking little smarty little fucking asshole kid down the street be like, oh, that's mean, you shouldn't say that. Fuck you. Let the retard guy tell me that's mean, because the retard don't give a fuck.
Right. The retard probably thinks it's funny.
Yeah.
Because you're not using it in a derogatory way.
Yeah,
Shane
we can
Gillis
laugh about it.
Shane Gillis is bringing it back because he's very openly like,
retarded.
I'm retarded. Like we got Down syndrome that runs in my family and it just barely nicked me, and I'm retarded. I got fucking problems. Like, shit, my brain don't work.
I'll let the gay guy tell me not to call him a fag. Sorry, but I'll let the gay guy tell me that he's offended by it, not some fucking idiot.
Yeah, I get it. That was a little offensive.
I don't care if you're offended by it or not.
Yeah.
But I'll let the gay guy tell me that he's offended, not you, because you're not gay.
Fair enough.
I
wouldn't tell you, hey, you can't say that because it offends gay people. Like, I'd be like,
but that's what they did.
Yeah.
The straight people are sitting there trying to tell you what offends the gay people.
That's 100% what it was.
The mentally stable people are trying to tell you what the retarded people are offended by.
I mean, I'm waiting for gay to come back. You know what I'm saying? Like, where you're like, yeah, that's gay.
I mean, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but
No,
I'll let the people that are in that category tell me.
I get it, but I also don't need a black person to say, hey, don't say the N-word. I mean, and then 2000s was a crazy time, and I know it was only worse the older you got, the further you go back, but
I'll let the black guy tell me not to call him an N-word.
I'm just saying I don't need the black guy to tell me that.
If the black guy is going to call me a cracker, he ought to expect the N-word to come out too, because it goes both ways.
I get it,
but it's not neither one of us being racist.
Right.
We both could be joking around and having a good time.
Yeah, and
or we both could be racist.
Exactly, Marl. It's just the way that you were raised, and these kids that are woke in the woke society and all that stuff.
That was a great movie.
Like they weren't like they weren't old enough, just like we weren't old enough when we were kids, and you guys weren't old enough when you were kids to realize, oh, times were different. But like, you didn't have to deal with like, that's offensive. Like, that's offensive. That phrase right there.
I don't have to deal with it, but I have to deal with it.
No. I'm talking about when you were growing up. You didn't have that thing going, hey, that's offensive. You can't say that, growing up.
I did, though, because it wasn't offensive when I was growing up to say that. But then as I'm getting older and these other people are telling me that, now you assume that I have to change my ways to adapt to your bullshit living lifestyle that you think is right and wrong.
No, that's what I'm saying, that like they haven't lived long enough to realize, just like we didn't realize, that like, yeah, times were different back then.
Oh, it really like from when I grew up versus like my parents.
Well,
my
let's say somebody says something was offensive to you,
and so on.
Yeah, like when you would hear something, and like
I don't get offended by shit. That's the problem.
Let's say when you were a kid or whatever, and you heard Grandpa say something out of line, you were like, "Whoa, Grandpa said that," and they were like, "Yeah, but it was time."
I never heard Grandpa say anything out of line.
You know what I'm saying? It's an example.
Because I grew up different than most people.
Like if you had Grandpa going, "Yeah, the fucking Japs, they ruining this country," you'd be like, "Whoa, Grandpa, damn, you can't say that no more."
I mean, you might, but that was common when I was growing up for them to say that. Because they were in the wars.
But it was still,
they lived that.
I know, because times were different. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you were offended by it. I'm just saying that, like, hey, Grandpa, maybe you shouldn't.
That's where you just said, like, you heard your grandpa say something. You're like,
it was an example. It was an example.
I never did, because
I know you didn't. I'm saying it's an example. It's an example. I'm sure you heard somebody say that or saw it in fucking media, portrayed in TV shows. I'm not saying that you did personally. I'm just saying that, like, we didn't realize that times were different is an actual thing, because times were different when I was growing up compared to now. Times were different from when I was growing up, from when you were growing up. Times were different from, when your dad was growing up. But you don't realize that until you get old enough to be like, yeah, no, like, times were fucking different, okay? it doesn't. I mean, it might not be
That's
okay
why
today.
if I hear somebody that's in their like late 60s, 70s, 80s say the N-word, like whether they're racist or not, just say the N-word. They grew up in that time. They didn't know any better because everybody was raised differently from time to time to time.
My grandparents before that, my grandma in specific before that. Well, I guess both of them. Before they passed, they were in the 80s and 90s and shit like that. They were born in like the 30s, and every once in a while I'd hear my grandma talk about the coloreds and all that shit and blah blah blah, and I'm like, Grandma, can't say that.
I mean, you can, no.
You can't. I never told her that she couldn't.
That doesn't sound as racist as the N-word.
I know, but like,
that's
how they talk.
I mean, that's really clean.
Yeah, I know, but that's how they talk. And she didn't mean it in any derogatory way. She'd be like, yeah, no, this colored folk, was at this store, and and she would be talking about a positive interaction with them or whatever. But like, she would refer to him as a colored folk.
No, hey, bro,
like,
Pete doesn't like these conversations because he don't like to express himself because he's afraid about how people are going to look at him.
Yeah.
That's not true.
That's everything true.
Yeah.
That's not true at all.
Sure it is.
No, it's not.
You never make it when we have conversations like this.
He doesn't like to ride the edge.
But we're not, because everything you're saying is right and everything I'm saying is right. I mean, it's the way the times have been.
But that was my point, is that like times are different actually is a thing.
Yeah.
And we're just I'm now old enough to realize, oh shit, yeah, no, that's what they were saying. When I mean, I can almost guarantee you everybody that was born in like 70s, 80s, and even like 90s, because they would have been like probably like 10, 11, 12 in like 2000s, let's say, has said the fucking N-word. Whether it was in a song that you were fucking rapping or you said it to your fucking buddies, because that was what it was big then. Like, you would go, hey, like, what up? And then everybody was doing it to everybody. It didn't matter if you were white or black. Yeah. It was there. Nobody gave a fuck. We all talk different, growing up. It's, and
then we learned from our mistakes.
And then we learned,
most of us.
But they're not mistakes.
Sure.
No, they're not mistakes at all, because that was a time that you grew up in. So you're telling me the whole time that you grew up,
as I'm saying,
the whole time you grew up was a mistake?
No,
so you being alive and growing up in the time that you grew up was a mistake?
That's not what I said.
Everything you said was a mistake.
No.
But
there was things that were big. Like, everybody goes with the times.
Learn and you grow and
with
you
the
realize
fashion.
That's not okay.
It's all about like fashions and stuff like that. Like, we started the 90s, the 80s, 90s girls started the fucking whale tail. We look at that as a fucking slut nowadays.
Oh man, I love the whale tail. God,
but when they were doing it, when they were doing it when we were kids, we thought it was the coolest fucking thing.
They're bringing that back now. Oh, I love it. What is a whale tail? Where the fucking thong comes up over the pants.
Oh yeah,
or like on the back. Nah, man, that shit was dope. I loved it. I bring the whale tail back. They're bringing as much as the millennials and all that shit, or not the millennials, but like Gen Z and Gen X or whatever. They hated on us, but then now they're wearing our clothes and shit.
You guys are wearing the shit that we already fucking made fashion back in the day. Because I ain't wearing none of the shit that y'all fucking wear.
No, they're dressing like 90s moms now, and it's like that's the fashion. It's like, you look like shit.
Yeah, they're dressing the way we did in the 90s.
You were just talking shit about us and how much we sucked, and now you're trying to dress like us. Like, we were talking shit about that back in the 90s.
Like, we would have bell bottoms and shit because we thought that was cool, and that was already a trend that already happened. Yeah, that's all it is. Like, trends. Everybody gets into a trend. Like, well, okay, this was cool at that time. Like,
yeah,
everybody followed Nirvana because they were like the best fucking thing. No, I didn't think they were. Sorry, but if I would have said that back then, people would have want to beat my ass because I said Nirvana is not as good as y'all think they are.
Right. What do you mean?
Grunge is changing
life.
Trends. Yeah. And like I'm saying, the trend is like when we would say the N-word to one another, that was a trend. Nobody gave a fuck. Nowadays, is everybody's like, oh my God, we're going to flip the fuck out.
People used to get mad.
Which I get and I understand, but we didn't understand that when we were little kids, and I have black friends and we all said it to each other. We all said a lot of things to each other. Nobody got offended.
I never said it in a racist term.
It wasn't about
It was.
I've never either.
I said it in the definition of like you're an ignorant person, and like my favorite thing to do is walk around and call a white person the N-word. And they were like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "Yeah, no. If you look up the definition, it means an ignorant person,
Yeah,
and that's what
100%.
you are. You're a piece of shit, and you're an ignorant person. You're a motherfucking N-word or whatever, you know." But like, I never said it in a racist way, but I just so happened to live in an area where there was a lot of ignorant black people, you know. But it was never a correlation for me. I was never racist, you know.
I mean, and any juggalo listening to this right now, fuck you if you think we're wrong, because I guarantee you have said it too. Because when ICP rapping
fucking twisted
and back in
early
the day,
days,
I mean, yeah, if you're an old school fucking juggalo, you said it.
Yeah.
And you even said it if you've been listening since like 2000 and fucking like 10 when the fucking what was it? What the
Most
fuck? What was it
tasteless.
that came out?
I don't all over Riders.
It's all over Most
yes.
Tasteless.
Yes, it is all over Riders.
And Most Tasteless.
Well, what is the song that I'm trying to think of? I'll think of it though.
Down south,
But yeah,
N-words think we're the shit.
Yeah, don't sit here and be
die,
like,
motherfucker, die.
Don't sit here and try to play Miss and Mr. fucking Goody Two Shoes, because fuck you on that.
Yeah, I lived in an area where like it just so happened that the black people hated white people, you know, because I grew up in Ferguson. I grew up on a bad end of Ferguson where they burned everything down and wound up
black people that hated white people.
But like
my question is why the fuck are you here?
You know, why
don't you go to a school in the city?
I grew up in an area where I understood how there could be racism because, you know, the black people there's till this day are still so fucking angry. They just walk around and they're just ignorant to everybody, not just white people, but especially white people.
Everybody.
But like because we were a minority there. Like I was a black kid growing up in, or I was a sorry, I was a white kid growing up in a black neighborhood.
God damn, have you changed?
I'm not a black kid. I'm not a black kid. I'm not saying that. Sorry, I'm retarded. My brain doesn't always catch up to what I'm trying to say. But
I mean, I thought I was a black kid when I was growing
up.
I never listened to nothing but gangster fucking rap when I was growing up.
You were a thuggin'. You were a thuggin'.
That was the music that I followed.
Yeah,
like we had all this fucking alternative shit. Like we had Nirvana. I grew up in the era where we had all this fresh fucking music that I listen to a lot of it nowadays. But I listened to nothing but gangster rap music at 8, 9, 10 years old and all the way up through my fucking high school years. My aunt gave me a fucking 2 short fucking cassette tape.
Yeah.
Okay. When I was 8 years old, because she thought it would be cool because she'd be the cool fucking aunt. She also gave me an NWA tape. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Look at him. He's trying to act like he's being busy. He's checking the chords and connections.
Background music.
I hear it. I hear it.
You do hear it?
Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, I hear it back there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's the shit that I grew up on. Like I listened to that shit. The first cassette tape that I've actually purchased was fucking Dre Day off the fucking Chronic.
Snoop Dogg.
It was a single. I'm like, oh, fucking $2. Fuck it. Why not? Here you go.
Right.
And it had like 5 different versions of the fucking song on there, and it had like 2 new ones.
So yeah, we got a little off topic, but yeah, so times are different. It really was, and they didn't live through it, so they don't understand, and that's why like things are like calling people retarded is coming back. I wouldn't imagine that like calling people gay is gonna not come back, like because that was funny, and like we didn't mean it as a derogatory term. We were just like that's hella gay. And it was funny. It was, but they haven't lived it.
There were trends.
Yeah, and they haven't lived it. So so they were like, "You can't say that. That's terrible. You did."
Like the best way to describe this, we didn't have fucking cell phones. We didn't grow up with fucking internets until later on in our time.
I mean, same for me. Even though I'm the young kid here, I didn't grow up with the cell phones or internet until I was in my teens.
Literally, the easiest way for you guys that have grown up with knowing nothing but that.
Right.
Is take your fucking emoji talk and your fucking little fucking
emojis are no longer cool. But now it's us being old. We can't use it anymore.
Right. And then take your abbreviations and your fucking little 3-letter words for our 4-letter fucking
lulz,
whatever the fuck you
OMG
put
all
in there.
All of those things are now no longer cool anymore.
That was your trend. Our trend was like, oh, that's so gay. Oh,
Yeah.
what's up, fag? I mean, that was our trendy
That's
shit.
so Raven.
Yeah, right. But
Right.
I mean, to add what you're saying tonight, now the kids that made emojis and stuff like that popular and abbreviations and all that stuff, now they're getting hate from the generation below them.
Right.
Alpha or whatever, Generation Alpha or
I
whatever.
quit
Now they're
following that
talking shit about Generation Z and X or whatever, being like, yeah, you guys are hella old for using emojis and abbreviations. And now
That's the millennials.
Now the
Gen X did not use emojis because I didn't.
Or not
use
Gen X.
emojis.
Whatever was
Gen
after
Z
Gen
or
Z. Yeah,
Gen
Gen Z.
Z,
Gen
yeah,
X
was
was
it?
before millennials. That's right.
Yeah, Gen X, millennials, and Gen Z.
But
or
Gen
whatever.
Z was talking shit about millennials, and then they came up with emojis, and then millennials started using it, and now Gen Alpha is talking shit about Gen Z, being like, "Yeah, no, you're hella old if you're using emojis because
Right.
you know our parents and are using those, and like you're using Facebook, and you're just old." Now they're talking shit. Now Gen Z is like, "Oh shit, this is what we did to millennials."
Right?
This is bullshit.
Right? Y'all
This
fucking,
is
everybody
bullshit.
Everybody started to wake
Yeah,
up to
yeah,
fucking
it's
reality.
like,
all of a sudden.
yeah, you like that. It's gonna happen to you, bitch.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not saying what we did was right, but it was the trends that back then.
There was a lot of hate, but there was also a lot of innocence and humor involved in what we tried to do. Dark humor is no longer a thing. That's never coming back. But dark humor was crazy. The internet, the early days of the internet was insane. You could
be like, it's time to fucking go.
I didn't say that.
It is. It is time to go.
And all that being said, yeah, I thought
He's like, oh, look at that, I'm back.
I thought Madam Web was okay.
It was at the original conversation.
Went
Went from a Spider-Man movie to a fucking all-out fucking.
Yeah, I thought it was all right.
That's so Raven and gay.
But I guess I see why everyone's complaining about it.
I mean,
it's pretty intense.
I just thought he was. I mean, I just let him go, and then I'm sitting here listening to him. I'm like, I think we can have a conversation here.
Yeah, it's content. It's
because
content.
I didn't know it all started with a fucking movie.
Well,
I know you guys were
I
talking
think-
about
I think
some
it-
shit I didn't even know anything about. So I'm like, shit,
I think
I'm
it had
gonna
to
let them
do with
talk.
trends. It started with trends, like movies going different trends,
Yeah,
and then
for
like,
sure.
and then I spiraled that because I have ADHD and I'm retarded.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what started. It was the retards.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like
I'm like-
people get tired of different trends.
I was friends with a guy that's mentally challenged,
My
retarded,
uncle-
and
my
he
uncle-
had no problem with us calling him retarded, but his mom did.
My uncle was retarded, and he wound up dying because he had brain surgery and shit, and it didn't go right. But like he grew up. My dad, picture Sandlot. That was my dad's childhood. Like he grew up in that era, in that time frame, doing that exact thing. And
Yeah.
so like
talking shit to one another, having fun.
yeah, and in that time frame, if you had a kid that was Down syndrome or a little slow or something like that, you put him in a fucking home, and that's what they wanted to do with my brother, or not my brother, my dad's brother.
Well, you just fucking beat some sense into him, like when we were growing up.
No, he
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, he was mentally challenged. Uncle Jim, shout out to him, even though he passed in the 90s. But my dad, that was they were like, no, we're not going to put him in a home, but so I have retardism in my family,
Oh,
We all do somewhere down the line,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
What's up, Mid South?
Yeah, when you guys were talking to me, was it last week or the week before, where I was
I'm
on? No,
retarded, man. I don't
before we
remember.
were on air, and I was my mom called or whatever, and I was
Oh
talking to
yeah,
her. Like, at the
you had a fucking moment. I was like,
Bro,
is he even gonna be able to find these words? to tell his
you know
mom
why?
right now?
It wasn't that I was drunk. It was because my brain was processing you guys talking, you guys also talking at me, them talking.
Oh,
and
we
then
was
all
quiet when until you started.
I couldn't process
Then I was like,
everything.
damn,
There
bro,
was-
you hear this?
I was
motherfucker?
my brain was overstimulated. That was a moment of retardism. I could, and also I had one drink, and it just wasn't.
Oh, I knew it wasn't.
It
Because
wasn't
of that. I was just
processing.
fucking clowning. Dude.
And then also my retardism, my tisms. I got angry when you guys said that. I was like,
I didn't
"Oh."
notice you got a little mad.
But
I'm
that-
like,
that's-
it's okay, man. I don't really think you're that fucked up for real. I'm just clowning.
I got pissed, man, and I could not like just that's just how my tisms are. It's more of my ADHD. Like we have outbursts of anger and shit like that, and we can't control it. You know, we just get mad no matter if we wanted to or
I'll
not.
fight you, motherfucker.
I'll fight you, bitch. Kick me out your house again, motherfucker. Shit.
I'm out of here. Fuck this shit.
Shit. He's about to. It's 10 p.m. We gotta go.
10:01. Look at that. Fucking
Mentally
running
challenged.
late.
I'm back in the chat. What's up, bitch South? I missed you, man.
What's up?
I
Pimpin'?
thought you didn't love us no more. He's only back because I hearted this little message that he sent me the other day. He sent me a little voice message of a song, and I was like, I like that.
Yeah, did you like it?
Yeah, I hearted
He said he been sending them to me, dude, and they've been pretty fucking dope. I'm looking forward to. He says he got 2 new albums coming out, so I'm looking forward to at least the first one coming out.
We nominated you, Mid South. We know what you were doing. We saw that you came out with some shit. We put you on there. Even though you ain't been in the chat, we still love you, brother.
No, it was us that nominated you. Matter of fact, I believe it was me that brought you up and brought you out.
And you don't have to be in the chat every week, you know. And it's not like we're gonna be like, fuck that guy. It's like, nah, man, we got love for you. As long as you ain't go running talking shit, behind our backs about us.
I mean, you can, but we'll
you
find
can.
out.
Yeah, we'll find out. And then we're gonna talk shit about you.
I want to be a dinosaur, or however that song goes.
Rawr.
That was the best one.
It's cool, brother. If you ever want to come hang out, we're here every Monday night, 6 to 10.
That's right. No matter where you live or where you're at, or
you can come hang out with us every week.
Whatever life's doing to you, we're gonna be here for you at least once a week.
Yeah, get in here and talk shit. We'll talk shit with you, man.
We'll call you racial slurs.
Yep. Fucking Mid South.
No,
pasta.
I will not.
Mid-South
just,
pasta.
If you're cool with it.
I just literally heard what you said after you said. I'm like, what the fuck? Because it didn't sound right at first, and I'm like, this motherfucker said something about race. No, I will not, motherfucker.
Why did you put that? Why do you feel the need to put that on the screen, Mister? I have buttons. You just put random comments on the screen.
You just click on. There you
You
go.
want people to see them.
They can see them in the comment section.
Well, they can see them. I like to be on it. If I comment, I like to be on the screen. I feel special. I want to make other people feel. We're talking about how we're here for them.
I know.
Make them feel special, motherfucker.
So why don't you put all his fucking comments?
We'll see here. Put that one
There's
on
a
there.
lot.
See, there you go.
What about the one behind that one?
There you go, right there.
That one was
No,
already
that
up
one, no,
there.
in front of that one.
Oh, that one. Or that one.
Yeah, that one.
There we go. Hell yeah. There we go.
Fucking button pushers. All right.
Last day to vote, guys. If you're nominated or your friends nominated, go vote. Replicon Radio, YouTube. You're watching this on YouTube, most likely. Go
Subscribe,
vote.
hit the bell so you know when we're live, because sometimes we might go live sporadically on a different day.
We love all 8 of y'all.
We do.
Or
Shot.
2, whatever it's been.
That's a throwback to the beginning of the show.
Appreciate y'all.
Love y'all.
Love y'all. Remember, if you would like to be a proud sponsor on Replicon Radio, shoot us an email to repliconiswatching@gmail.com for more information.
That's right.
And we'll get back at y'all Monday. Next Monday we will be live. Hope y'all have a good week and take care and be safe out there.
Peace.